It's time for football in East Texas. This is Jerry Hansen. Welcome to the Carthage High School football broadcast. Portion of our broadcast made possible by Prosperity Bank, the Hope Clinic, Courtney Construction, Carthage Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Fire and Safety, and Hal's AC. Larry Allen will be providing the play-by-play. Mark Harris and Otis Amy will describe all the action. Dustin Burns will be live on the sidelines. Our live broadcast is brought to you in part by Carthage Service and Tires, Pritchard and Abbott, Panola College, XL Ford, the First State Bank and Trust Company, and Central Baptist Church of Carthage. The Bulldogs, under the direction of Coach Scott Surratt, earned the gold last year as they captured another state championship. Can they do it again? Other sponsors making our live broadcast of the state champion Bulldogs include Carthage Flower Shop, Panola National Bank, Carthage Furniture, Pippin Motor Company, Hudson Financial, and Farmers State Bank. Now we'll be back with our starting lineup, but first, thanks to Carthage Hardware, State Farm Tate Barber, Bauer Furniture Company, Monroe Brothers Auto Glass Shop, and Scarborough's Realty. Now, Larry Allen will be back with the starting lineup right after this word from Panola College.
I am Panola, and this is my story. My name is Nikki. I am a mom of 3 and an associate degree nursing student. After working as an LVN for years, it was time to pursue my dream of becoming a registered nurse. Panola College, ranked one of the top 10 nursing programs in Texas with their state-of-the-art simulation labs, was a perfect fit. Because of Panola College, I will achieve my dream. Visit panola.edu and start writing your story.
Now, with tonight's starting lineup, here's your play-by-play announcer, Larry Allen.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Harris Field at Liberty Eylau High School in Texarkana. I'm Mark McLean, filling in for Larry Allen tonight. Otis Amy is over here with me, and we're about ready to get getting closer to the start of tonight's contest. Non-district ball game here tonight between the Carthage Bulldogs, number 1 team in the state out of District 10-4A Division 1, taking on Liberty Eylau here this evening out of District 6-4A, and they are 0-1 coming into the ball game here tonight after losing out last week to Arkansas High, 22-7. Of course, Carthage getting a big victory over Jacksonville in their opener last week, 61 points in that ball game. Otis, here tonight, it's one of those things where tradition against tradition. I mean, granted, not everybody has the 6 rings like Carthage has, but Liberty Eylau, they're no slouch. They got a couple hanging on the wall over there.
Yes, this is a historic competition tonight of 2 great programs, and may the best team win.
Ought to be a lot of fun. Of course, we're getting a little bit of a late start here this evening because of some rain showers. We never saw lightning in the area. Heard a few rumbles of thunder, so officials delayed the start of the contest here tonight. So we anticipate about an 8 o'clock kickoff, maybe a little bit sooner than that. Carthage came out, warmed up a little bit, and then went back to the dressing room. They're beginning to make their way back out now. Liberty Eylau, they came out to warm up, and they're still warming up, Otis. They may wear themselves out in this humidity. It is a humid night. But Carthage beginning to make their way back on out here to the field, and so we will look forward to having them out here in just a moment. So we can't give you an exact kickoff time here. They are not counting down the clock on the scoreboard, so we'll get this thing started here in just a little bit. I mentioned there a moment ago as far as the starting lineups are concerned. Offensively, from Carthage standpoint here tonight, Caleb Barber is at center. We've got T. Kellum and Kevion Booty at the guards. J.T. Romero and Takist Crawford at the tackles. Wide receiver is going to be Caden Holcomb and Cavante Dixon, as well as Baylor Colley. And let's see here. Of course, Gunner Caps at quarterback, Hunter Hill. Tucker Smith in the backfield, and so that is what Carthage is going to be putting out there offensively to get this ball game started here tonight. From a defensive standpoint for Liberty Eylau, Condreas Shears, Isaiah Johnson, Dimitri Hunter, and Lakin Stewart across that front line. Cedric Dickerson, Marzavian Riles, and Damian Henderson, the linebackers. We have Thomas Rochelle and Deshaun Dickerson at the corners. Shannon Roy and Dominic Williams will be their safeties in their starting defense here tonight. What we need to do is step aside, take a break. We'll come back, continue with our pregame activities, and get you closer to the kickoff of the contest here tonight between Carthage and Liberty Eylau from Harris Field in Texarkana. We'll take a break, be back here in just a moment on your Sports Beat station.
There's nothing like football season in Texas. As the number one ranked bank by Forbes in 2012, Prosperity Bank wishes the number one ranked Carthage Bulldogs good luck as they begin their quest for another state championship. Prosperity Bank offers exceptional mortgage rates, low auto and commercial rates, along with a variety of deposit products including online banking and now mobile banking too. With over 200 locations across Texas, Prosperity Bank can meet all your banking needs just about anytime, anywhere. Go Bulldogs, all the way to another state championship. Prosperity Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hope Community Medicine provides quality medical care with a focus on family that is founded in faith. Hope Community is ready to help and heal with OB services, behavioral health, and dental. Hope Community offers your family the highest quality health and medical care regardless of insurance or income. Medicaid, Medicare, and most private insurance accepted. A sliding fee scale is offered if qualified. To make an appointment or get more info, call 936-598-2716. The center location of Hope Community Medicine.
And back once again here this evening at Harris Field in Texarkana. Pre-game activities continue. You haven't missed a thing if you're just joining us on our broadcast here this evening. As again, weather delay got us a little bit behind here as far as the start of tonight's contest is concerned. We'll get started here in about 9 minutes or so. So a little weather delay here, but it's Carthage and Liberty Eylau here at Harris Field in Texarkana this evening. Our starting lineups, we were talking about those a moment ago. Service of Denny's, by the way. Denny's Restaurant, always appreciate their support for the broadcast. When Carthage goes on defense tonight, Quan Brown, Desmond Hicks, Felipe Ponce, and Jaquin Owens across that front line. Have Rayvon Ingram, Jalen Brooks, and Alan Campos at the linebackers. Corey Ware and DeAndre Bowman at the corners. Stephen Darden and Cole Whitlock will be at the safety positions tonight for the Carthage defense. When Liberty Eylau has the offense, and Otis, you might want to talk about this as a running back. How would you like to be behind 4 out of 5 on your offensive line juniors?
Well, I'm not sure about that. Depends on how good they are. If they're good juniors, I'd love it.
All right. So it remains to be seen,
yes,
huh?
Well,
from a Liberty Eylau standpoint, Connor Green is a senior guard. Everybody else on that offensive line for Liberty Eylau tonight are juniors, including center Kwame Newton, Nick Latham, the other guard, Reginald Woodside, and Trustin Jones, the tackles. Corbin White, Shane Porsche, Deshaun Dickerson, Elmian Greer, the receivers. Isaiah Cross is the quarterback. Cedric Dickerson is the senior running back in the contest here tonight for Liberty Eylau. So you'll get back to me on that junior offensive line.
That's correct.
All right. Overall, Otis, when you score 61 in the first game, as Carthage did last week, what did you see? I mean, is there room for improvement? Well, certainly there is. Yeah.
Absolutely, because we had 2 turnovers, and I know our coaching staff wasn't pleased with that. But we did dominate the line of scrimmage, and if we do that tonight, we'll be a tough team to beat.
Well, we will certainly see how things pan out here over the course of the contest here this evening. We mentioned Liberty Eylau last week, starting things off here. They're in that unique geographic situation where they get to both sides of the border here, Otis. Arkansas High last week lost out to the Razorbacks 22-7. After the contest here tonight, then they'll get the Texas High side of things next week. So they can play them all up here.
Right.
And, of course, from a Carthage standpoint, not that we want to even remotely look past this game, but my goodness, that schedule doesn't get any easier after tonight.
Right. Well, we're going to take them one at a time. Liberty Eylau, like we said earlier, they're a historic program, and they're going to be a good match for us. They'll be faster than Jacksonville was last week, so we're going to have to adjust to their team speed.
Won their state championships back in 1999 and 2006, and sometimes here in recent years, the Leopards have gotten off to slow starts, but come November, they're a playoff team. They're there every single year.
Yes, they, like you said, traditionally they get off to slow starts, but they usually finish up strong. But we'll see what happens tonight.
Well, and I'm trying to think, Otis, help me out on this one here from a Carthage Liberty Eylau standpoint. Other than last year when Carthage won that ball game 48-38, have the two teams played very often, or is that a kind of a rare occurrence here tonight?
No, Carthage and Liberty Eylau has played against each other quite a bit throughout the years. I don't know what the record is. I'm sure we have the edge, but athletically, if there's any school that if we were to go outside and choose up team and play football that can match us man to man, Liberty Eylau is one of those teams that can do it.
Okay, so these two teams are not these particular teams, right, but the schools have seen each other quite a bit over the years.
Yeah, very, very athletic.
All right.
Program here.
All right. Very good. Very good. Well, pregame activities continue here this evening. They have kind of readjusted the clock over there, so it looks like it's going to be about 18 minutes now before the kickoff. So it looks like we're going to be looking at a 8 o'clock kickoff in the contest here tonight. As again, our pregame activities continue here at Harris Field in Texarkana. And again tonight, it's the Carthage Bulldogs, the Liberty Eylau Leopards, Liberty Eylau at 0-1 on the season. Carthage at 1-0. Boy, they Otis, they're moving that clock faster than some of your cuts left and right, aren't they?
That's right. Now we're down to 2.5 minutes before we get underway according to the clock. But both teams are prepared to run out of their tunnels and get on the field. So we'll be getting started.
All right.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting ready to get started. I think they're going to try and get this game going as quickly as possible with the weather that's in the area. The Carthage Bulldogs came out at 7:15 like Liberty Eylau. As Otis and Mark said, they went back in. They didn't really run a whole lot of offensive plays and pass the ball a lot. So they're finna run out on the field. As long as Liberty Eylau, we're going to get this game probably started somewhere around 7:45, 7:50. And we'll see how much the weather plays a part of it. If it affects the passing game for us and Liberty Eylau, and see how slick the field is. But as Otis pointed out, if there's any team out there that's going to match up with us athletically, it's going to be Liberty Eylau. So we look for another hard-fought contest against the Leopards tonight, especially with the conditions with it raining. It is raining right now. For all you that watch the game on Saturday morning, you can see a lot of umbrellas as we get ready for the teams to come on the field.
All right, so we got Dustin Burrs down on the sideline. And Dustin, help me out now through this rain and everything else. Where are you? So give me an idea where you are.
I'm always on the Carthage sideline.
Well, I figured that, but
I don't get on the home side. But usually I'm always downfield of which way the ball's going. So
all right, well you had to wear a red shirt tonight, didn't you, Dustin?
Yeah, a red shirt, but I have no umbrella and no slicker suit. So if it starts to get raining too hard, I might have to go down there to the little tent down here they have off for the medic table if it gets too heavy. But I always be downfield which way the ball goes, so hopefully the Dogs can get another win tonight and improve to 2-0 in the season.
Very good. So there is some light rain coming. I find Dustin over there. Otis, I thought he was going to be in a polka-dotted shirt tonight, so it'd be easy for me to spot. But
well, his hair is kind of blending in with that red shirt. I can't see him.
I know. That's very good. All right, so there's still some light rain here at Liberty Eylau, but I will say, last time I was here, probably back in 2011, it was a natural grass field that night, so they have gone to the artificial surface, so that's probably a helpful situation on a night like tonight, and so maybe that'll help out the cause here a little bit. But we are getting closer to the start of the ball game, as again both teams are slowly, they haven't made their way officially out on the field just yet, so we're getting there for the start of this contest coming up here in just a few minutes. I'll tell you what, let's take a break here as our pregame activities continue here tonight from Harris Field in Texarkana. It's Carthage and Liberty Eylau back with the kickoff of the ball game here in just a couple of moments on your Sports Beat station.
If you need construction done, check with Carlos and Shane Courtney at Courtney Construction Incorporated. They're the best in the business, whether it's pipeline or dirt work, oilfield maintenance, or general construction. The Courtneys are well experienced. Call them at 903-694-2911 or drop by 1300 Northeast Loop in Carthage. When you need it done right, call Courtney Construction Incorporated. They'll get it done.
Hey folks, it's Matt Farrer
and Seth Martin.
The summer clearance event is in full swing here at Carthage Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Right now you can get a 2018 Ram 1500 quad cab for just $28,746 plus TT&L.
Looking for a great SUV? We've got you covered.
The amazing new 2018 Jeep Renegade is nicely equipped for just $21,815.
You have a nice radio voice. I just want you to know that. We only have 3 left at this price, so don't miss out. Come see us today at Carthage Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Fire and safety equipment salutes everyone living a safe lifestyle. Safe is what we are, not what we do. Find an extensive array of personal protective equipment at Fire and Safety. Boots, gloves, hearing protection, and flame-resistant clothing. You needn't look anywhere else either for fire extinguishers, kitchen suppression systems, sales, service, and inspections. Fire and Safety stocks every tool or wearable needed to protect your family, employees, and yourself. Open Saturdays 8 till 3:30, 9036-938292, and 24/7 on Facebook and TexasFireandSafety.com.
And back once again here this evening at Harris Field in Texarkana here at Liberty Eylau High School. Mark McLean sitting in for Larry Allen here this evening. Otis Amy is right over here. Dustin Burns is down on the sideline in the rain with no umbrella. I don't think he has one unless he has commandeered one from someone. So he is down on the sideline. We do have light rain falling, but no lightning or anything like that at the present time. So Carthage has made their way onto the sideline over on the far side, and Liberty Eylau will be doing that here in just a moment as well. Carthage offense, Otis, Gunnar Capps, his passing ability or the runnings out of these running backs. Got some pretty big shoes to fill after last year. How these running backs looking?
They look very good in week number 1. You know, our offensive line made some big holes there, and they ran the ball hard and aggressively. And the way I look at it is they don't have to be Keontae Ingram for us to be successful. They need to be who they are and just don't turn the ball over and move the change.
And then in the Carthage scheme of things, run sets up the pass?
No, I think we're the opposite.
Do you really? Okay. All right, so it's pass first,
yes,
and then
most definitely.
Okay. All right. So we'll expect to see Caps putting it up a little bit tonight, huh?
For sure.
All right. Very good. Well, our teams are made their way out on the field, and we are getting closer to the start of this evening's ball game. Yes, we'll get the coin toss here in just a moment, and our coin toss tonight is going to be service of the Pony Express, and we thank them very much for doing that. Might mention our officials here tonight. And we'll get to the officials here in just a moment. Right now, we're getting closer to the anthem. And again, ever closer to the start of the contest here tonight here at Harris Field. Liberty Eylau Band will perform our national anthem. All right, national anthem tonight, performed by the Liberty Eylau Band. Kind of sit down to our right. They've got their own section down there, Otis.
Yes, sir.
All right, we will slowly get these captains out on the field for the coin toss here this evening. Again, that coin toss, the service of the good folks at Pony Express. And while everybody, captains, introduce each other and everything, I might mention our officials for tonight's ball game. And our officials are brought to you by City of Carthage. Richard Greer is going to be our referee tonight. Larry Rowe is the umpire. James Hobbs, the head linesman. Davin Lovelace, line judge. David Temple will be the back judge, all out of the East Texas Longview chapter for the contest here tonight.
And our captains tonight is number 21, Alan Campos, number 23, Jalen Brooks, number 26, Tucker Smith, and number 66, Kevion Booty.
Okay. Of course, this is one of those deals where they did the toss earlier. I know the coaches did, but we're kind of getting the second-hand version of it here. And Liberty Eylau apparently has won the toss and deferred to the second half.
I'm attending Fishback College this year.
All right, so Carthage is. I turned away for a second, Otis. I've done fumbled here this evening. I turned away for just a quick second, and all I saw was that Liberty Eylau had deferred to the second half.
Yes.
Carthage getting the ball?
Carthage will receive.
There you go. All right. And even in this light rain, of course, the teams, especially the good teams like Carthage, they practice everything. They go, they're prepared for any situation. So I would assume, you mentioned quarterback Caps, you expect to see him with lots of passes tonight.
Rain, sleet, or snow.
Probably throw a wet ball a few times in practice.
Absolutely. They practice with wet ball. They're prepared to go.
All right, so Liberty Eylau will kick this thing off as, again, we're getting about a 30-minute delay start here tonight with some rain showers in the area. Still light rain now, but at least no lightning or thunder or any of that sort of thing at the present time. So Liberty Eylau is getting prepared to kick this thing off. Carthage will have two back deep to receive. Bulldogs tonight on the road in their white uniforms with red numerals and white jerseys, white pants, and the red headgear. Liberty Eylau in the home maroon jerseys with white numerals. They're wearing white pants and maroon helmets in the contest here tonight for Liberty Eylau. So we are just about ready to get this contest underway, and here we go. Our first half kickoff of the ball game here this evening is a service of the Popcorn Place. This one's going to be taken by Carthage, and the Bulldogs will move it back out past the 25 up to about the 27, 28-yard line. Well, actually, I guess they'll mark it at the 26, and that's where Carthage will have it on first down.
Stephen Darden on the return.
So just underway here this evening, 11:53 to go here in this opening quarter. And it is first down, Carthage. So Gunnar Capps, the quarterback. He has two receivers here to the near side, one to the far side of the field, operating from the shotgun. Takes a snap from center, looks to his left, fires a pass, skips it on the turf on a pass that was intended for Kelvonte Dixon over here on the near side of the field. Dixon was open, Otis, but kind of skipped that one on the grass, or on the artificial grass. Here.
Yes, he threw that one a little bit low, but we did have the receiver open, and I'm sure we'll come back to this.
No huddle for Carthage as they come right back to the line of scrimmage. Same situation with two receivers near side, one on the far side. Bulldogs going from right to left as we look at him here in this first quarter. This time Capps will operate from under center with a single back in the backfield. He'll take a couple of steps back, swing pass near side. Dixon on the reception, but Liberty Eylau defense, they're quick to the ball, and they hold him for about a yard, maybe 2-yard gain at best.
Yes, Liberty Eylau had a quick trigger on that. We tried to throw the quick bubble out to
So again, here's Carthage quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Back in our days, Otis, they'd have thought we were crazy if we wanted to run a play without a huddle.
That's right.
Now it's commonplace.
And we're in an empty set, 3-by-2.
As Caps will take the snap from center, drops back to pass.
No
He's
pressure.
Looking around.
No pressure.
Can't find anybody, but now and this one's going to be intercepted by Liberty Eylau, but then did the ball come loose?
No, that was a helmet you saw.
All right. So it's intercepted by Liberty Eylau up at the 42-yard line, and so Liberty Eylau gets the turnover, and the Leopards are going to have great field position.
That's not how we wanted to start the ball game. Started with 3 straight passes and had a drop, interception, bad pass. But here we are on defense. We're ready to go.
Yeah, you saw that quick speed by Liberty Eylau there on the opening kickoff. Kid made the tackle real quick and flying to the ball on the pass. We come out throwing the ball first 3 plays on the first offensive series.
First down for Liberty Eylau offensively. Isaiah Cross, the quarterback. He will hand off. Running play straight ahead. Cedric Dickerson on the run inside the 40 down to the 38. Dustin, on that interception a while ago, to me it looked like Carthage had a receiver short on the sideline open, but Caps decided to go further down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing cover 3, and the corner backed off of a linebacker covering his guy, and he just stepped in front of the pass trying to hit the tight end.
10.5 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Liberty Eylau with the football at the Carthage 36-yard line. Again, Cross, the quarterback, has a running back to either side of him. Fakes a handoff, comes up with a quick pass to the far side of the field. Catch made. Ball carrier will weave his way back toward the middle of the field.
Fumbles. I think we got it.
At the 27-yard line, Carthage says they have it.
Yes, recovered by Desmond Hicks.
All right. So one turnover deserves another here.
Yeah, they just did a little quick out, almost kind of like a little tunnel screen. They had blockers coming downfield. He was following them. Then we had a nice hit there. I think it may have been Desmond Hicks that hit it, and caused it and recovered it.
That's correct. One thing that we can see early in this ball game is the speed of LE. We got to get used to that.
So we'll flip the script here and go back to Carthage offensively at their own 26-yard line. 10:14 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Caps operating under center this time with a receiver to both sides of the field. Everybody else is in kind of tight. Running play will go straight ahead. Tucker Smith on the carry, and he'll make his way up to about the 30-yard line. So maybe just a little change of pace, Otis, go to the ground a little bit now?
Yes, sir. Anytime we was in that A set, 2 tight ends, 2 flankers, 1 back, that's typically a running set for us, and Tucker Smith picked up 4 yards. I think we're going to try to slow the pace down a little bit here.
Carthage back to the line of scrimmage. Bulldogs will send 2 receivers here to the near side of the field. They operate from the far side hash mark. From the shotgun, it's Caps back to pass. Looks right across the middle of the field, but again, he'll skip this one. On a pass intended for Dixon across the middle of the field, but he skips it off the turf.
Had Dixon open again, just pass just wasn't on target.
Yeah, it looks like LE's playing really a 4-3 defense. 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers. The corners playing man. They'll flex one of the linebackers out when we get to trips or twins, the receiver to one side with the stand-up defensive end. And like Otis said, you can really see their speed and athleticism on the field. Got to get used to it real quick.
9:37 to go here in this first quarter. No score. Carthage football at their own 30-yard line. Caps again from the shotgun this time. Fakes a handoff. Here comes the pressure from Liberty Eylau. Caps gets away, and then he gets brought down.
Yes, they brought a linebacker off the edge, and we didn't get him.
Condera Shears, a 5'11 senior, comes in and makes the tackle. They'll bring up a punting situation from a Carthage standpoint.
It's hard to assimilate the speed that Liberty Eylau has in practice. It's going to take us a couple of series to get adjusted to it. They're out-quicking us right now.
So Carthage on the punt. Fair catch going to be signaled for, but then not taken by Liberty Eylau. It ends up taking a Liberty Eylau bounce back about 5 yards. And they're going to mark him down at the Carthage 43. Do we have a penalty?
Yes, flag on the play.
What'd you see?
Still have a little bit of light rain coming down, not near as heavy as what it was at the start of the game. It'll be a penalty on us, so that'll give LE the ball a little bit more in our territory. Gunner's thrown a few short passes. I had to do with the grip, but, we have to adjust to it as best as we can, and Liberty Eylau is going to be in our field again on their second possession.
What do we have? One of those halo infractions there? Or?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Interference
with the fair catch ability. So Liberty Eylau, after the penalty, going to have the football at the Carthage 33-yard line. So this game, so far, has been played in the Carthage end of the field. 8:48 to go here in this first quarter. Running play over the left side for Liberty Eylau will gain some yardage down to about the 25.
Rayvon Ingram on the stop.
Feel the, Dustin, is the field kind of tilted down there where you are? Or? Whole thing's been played in the Carthage end so far. Back to the line of scrimmage. Just outside the 25-yard line. Running play coming near side for Liberty Eylau inside the 20. Breaking the tackle, 15. Inside the 10. Down to about the 7-yard line.
And Hicks got it again. Oh, they're going to mark him down.
Elawan Cannon on the carry. Good shifty run by Liberty Eylau, but that ball came loose again there for a second, didn't it?
We had him stop for about a 5-yard gain, then missed the tackle. Had two hands on him, he ran through the tackle.
Gets inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. First and goal for Liberty Eylau. Running back to either side of the quarterback. Handoff going to the left. That is going to be Cedric Dickerson, a 178-pound senior on the carry. And Dickerson is in the end zone, or is he? Yeah,
he is.
He got in for the Liberty Eylau touchdown. All right. So Liberty Eylau scores first here in this ball game tonight.
They've whipped us up front the last two plays. Right now they're playing harder than we are.
Yeah, they're just more aggressive and more physical. Basically, they just ran the same play pretty much 3 times in a row, just different sides of the field, beating us to the point of attack, and we're not getting all blocks. And you got to give credit to Ellie. They come out with fire in their eyes.
Gregorio Aguilar is on to attempt the extra point. Left-footed kicker. Liberty Eylau is a man short out on the field. And now it'll be a penalty because they had run out of time on the 25-second clock for the extra point. Get a 7-yard run for Dickerson. Cedric Dickerson out of the backfield for Liberty Eylau. And Leopards jump out to a 6-0 lead. Move the ball back 5 yards. Telveon Cooper will hold it for Aguilar, and Aguilar's kick is up and good. So, timeout on the field here with 7:42 to go in this first quarter of play. Liberty Eylau has jumped out to the early lead here tonight over the Carthage Bulldogs, 7-0 with 7:42 to go in the first quarter. That is our score. We'll step aside, take a break, and be back here in just a moment on your Sports Beat station.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical crew knows electricity. From light switches to oil well power, they know electricity and is your authorized Generac generator sales, installation, and service hookup. Hal's offers Goodman and Train indoor weather systems and works on everybody else's. New, upgrade, or repair, Hal's crew connects you now with financing. The Hal's crew is voted best electricians and best air conditioning contractor in Panola County. Know your electricity. Know Hal's number, 903-693-7451. Hometown guys Clyde Chemnitz Jr. and Bo Watts at Carthage Service Center and Tire have the go-to mechanics of Panola County. Providing a free multi-point inspection is just one service offered. When buying new tires, every set comes with a service of free rotation and flat fixes for the life of the tires. Buy the Tire Road Hazard Plan for added peace of mind. Retail customers only, here's a tire deal. Buy from CST during the summer months and you could be reimbursed. Get details on the Hill at West Panola and the Loop or call 903-693-6688, Carthage Service Center and Tire.
And back once again here this evening at Harris Field in Texarkana. After the Liberty Eylau kickoff, Carthage runs the football back out past the 35 to about the 37-yard line. And so the Carthage Bulldogs going to have to settle down offensively and try and get something going here, get out of their end of the field. Ball has not been past midfield yet. 7:36 to go here in this first quarter, and Carthage will start this drive at their own 37, now trailing by a 7-0 score. Here's Caps, under center this time. One receiver near side, two to the far side. It'll be a running play coming near side, making it around the edge, up past the 40, up to about the 43-yard line. Tucker Smith on the carry. Looked like, for a second, that they grabbed Smith by the collar, but apparently not. No flag.
Yeah. It was a great block out here on by the receiver, Roe Garrett, that got him around the corner for an 8-yard gain.
Moves the football up to the 45-yard line as Carthage going right to left here in this first quarter. Two receivers to the far side of the field. Two backs split behind the quarterback Caps. He'll send Dixon in motion, though, out to the far side of the field. Running play straight ahead, and short yardage on that play up to about the 47-yard line.
Close to a first down.
And that's Smith. Smith, a 6-foot senior.
First down.
First down of the game, I think.
That's correct. Two running plays. We're trying to slow the pace down and let our big guys up front create some holes and get the momentum back on our side.
So it's a Howells AC first down for the Carthage Bulldogs. They're first of the ball game, but here the quarterback the snap is fumbled. Football ends up all the way back inside the 40 at the 37-yard line. Again, that's Smith who has to get on the football. One, you had the fumble snap, but then the ball got kicked. Went the wrong direction.
Yep. Ball went right through the quarterback hands. In bad weather, the quarterback's got to get that bottom hand closer to the top hand so the ball doesn't slip through.
Loss of yardage all the way back to the Carthage 37-yard line. 6:45 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Liberty Eylau. Motion out of the backfield is Caps. Snap from center. Bubble screen out to the far side of the field. Catch made. Run up to the 44. But good tackle there by Damian Henderson, the sophomore linebacker for Liberty Eylau.
Yeah, Liberty Eylau, they don't have a whole lot of size up front. I think number 53, their defensive tackle, is probably their biggest lineman. But the rest of them are tall, muscular, lean, lanky kids, and you can show that they want to use their speed and quickness on defense to slow the opponents down.
Yeah. We had that fumble snap that got us out of positive yardage, positive downs.
3rd and 14 here from the Carthage 44-yard line. Caps from the shotgun, has plenty of time this time. Man wide open right across the middle of the field. Catch is going to be made there by Caden Holcomb. Holcomb, a senior receiver, and he was wide open, and Caps put it right on the numbers.
Yes, that was a great throw and great catch, great route. Play action pass, held the linebacker. Holcomb went right over that voided area and caught the ball and made a good catch and run.
Another Howells AC first down, and for the first time tonight, Carthage has the football in the Liberty Eylau end of the field at the 39-yard line. Caps under center, looking to his left, fakes it short, goes deep, catch is off of the fingertips of the intended receiver. Baylor Colley was there, pass was there, one of the better ones that Caps has thrown tonight, and he just couldn't hang on.
Great design on that play. They faked the screen to number 10, Cavante Dixon, and had receiver wide open. Everybody knows about Dixon's speed, so they reacted to it and just dropped the ball.
Kind of honor that speed.
He was wide open. I think if he'd have caught it, he'd have got real close down the goal line. May not have scored and outrun the defender for LE, but he got a lot of yards ahead of him.
5:33 to go here in the first quarter. Second down, Carthage at the Liberty Eylau 39, setting up a little backside screen here. Ball comes loose, though. Liberty Eylau gets on it at the 44-yard line. Very close to Carthage being down, but the officials let it go, and it's a Liberty Eylau recovery of the turnover. Dimitri Hunter, defensive end, comes up with a fumble recovery, but boy, Otis and Dustin, you might have seen this too. I thought maybe the ball carrier was down.
It's just a good hit and knocked the ball out. We'll go ahead and take a commercial break with we got an injured player for LE.
5:25 to go here in this first quarter of play. Liberty Eylau leads this ball game by a 7-0 score after the turnover. It'll be the Liberty Eylau football when we come back to play here in just a moment on your Sports Beat station.
Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated are evaluating consultants. What does that mean? They appraise minerals, industrial, utility properties, and data services. From their evaluations of a net worth, fair taxes can be levied. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated doing their part to be a good neighbor and helping our part of the world stay strong and solvent. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated, evaluating consultants.
5:25 to go here in this first quarter. Liberty Eylau will have the football on first down. Running play by their running back Cedric Dickerson, but he's brought down in a hurry.
Yeah, great squeeze by Alan Campos. Got him for no gain. Got number 56, Colin Lister, sophomore in the game for the first time.
3 possessions for the Carthage offense, and we've had interception, punt, and a fumble. Got a good game so far. Liberty Eylau leading 7-0.
As we go back to play, here is the quarterback cross. Back to pass. Lofts one downfield. Intended receiver Deshaun Dickerson just off his fingertips. Boy, he had the Carthage defense beat by about 4 yards, Otis.
Yes, double move route. Bad eyes by a corner got behind us.
But it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 situation for Liberty Eylau, and well, we'll see as the game progresses. I don't know if passing the ball is what Liberty Eylau wants to do first, but they're certainly going to have to do it here. From the shotgun, Cross will fake a handoff. Here comes the pressure, and down he goes back at the 30-yard line. Defensively, that's Rayvon Ingram come crashing through on the tackle.
Rayvon Ingram came on the blitz. They didn't have enough to pick him up. Tried to roll away, and he tracked him down and got the big sack.
Yeah, it looks like that possession there for the Bulldog defense. We stood Owens up kind of as a stand-up in or outside linebacker to get ready for that zone read they've been using so much on us. And on the pass, it was real close to could have been a touchdown for LE. It was just over the tips. Our safety didn't get over there quick enough.
So big defensive play by Carthage, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Cross will stand back to punt at his own 20-yard line. Gets a low line drive kick that's caught by Carthage. And Dixon gets it at the 38. Dixon looking for a block, gets that. Gets up past the 45, up to about the 47-yard line. That's one of those returns that looked better at the beginning than it actually turned out to be.
Well, it just shows you how fast LE is. Because typically when you have a line drive punt like that, you're able to get a long return on it. And he got the corner turn, but they're just fast enough laterally to get to him.
Carthage will have the football first down at their own 47. Again, trailing in this ball game by a 7-0 score. 3:54 to go here in this first quarter. So Carthage going right to left. They line up right in front of us at our location here in the press box. 2 receivers will shift over here to the near side as a pitchback running play coming near side. Running play up past midfield. That is going to be Smith on the carry. Smith, after he makes contact with the defense, going to pull a few more yards down to the 40-yard line for another Howells AC first down.
Yes, you mentioned the shift. That pre-snap shift is what's got us to turn that corner, because we had one more than they had out there to defend against. And we had a quick toss left, and Tucker picked up 12 yards for the first down.
Liberty Eylau with 4 down linemen as Caps will drop back to pass, has all time in the world, and this one's going to be off the fingertips and intercepted. Intercepted by Liberty Eylau. The run back past the 40 up to the 45-yard line. So Caps had plenty of time, and then when he did make the throw, it went off the fingertips into the defense.
Again, good play design. It's one of those things that happened. The pass was a little bit high, but the receiver got 2 hands on it, should have caught it, went through the hands, they intercepted.
3rd turnover of the first quarter for Carthage. 2 interceptions and a fumble. Bulldogs may not have this many turnovers the rest of the year. 3:18 to go here in this first quarter. Liberty Eylau will start the drive at their own 45-yard line. Running play going to the left side.
Alan Campos on the stop after a 3-yard gain.
Got an injured player for LA. Got good pass protection by the offensive line for Gunners. Just we had the tip there through the hands of Tucker Smith, the running back out of the backfield. Their linebacker was able to catch it. So let's go ahead and take another 30-second commercial break with the injured player, injury timeout for LE.
All right, 3:02 to go here in this first quarter of play. Liberty Eylau leads it by a 7-0 score. Step side. We'll take a break. Be right back here on your Sports Beat station.
I am Panola, and this is my story. My name is Nikki. I am a mom of 3 and an associate degree nursing student. After working as an LVN for years, it was time to pursue my dream of becoming a registered nurse. Panola College, ranked one of the top 10 nursing programs in Texas with their state-of-the-art simulation labs, was a perfect fit. Because of Panola College, I will achieve my dream. Visit panola.edu and start writing your story.
Finding a sharp, pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV for less than $10,000 is like looking for a needle in a haystack. They're out there somewhere, but where? Well, we've got what you're looking for here at XL Ford in Carthage. Hey, this is Mason Good. If you're wanting a nice, clean, used vehicle at a bargain price, just come to XL Ford. We've got a good inventory of new car trades, auction deals, and direct buys priced under $10,000. Come check it out. We're right on the loop and right on the price at XL Ford in Carthage, or on the web at xlcarthage.com.
And back once again here this evening at Harris Field at Liberty Eylau High School in Texarkana. Mark McClain, Notice Amy, Dustin Burns down on the sideline. And the rain, I think, has stopped. But it is just muggy as all get out here this evening. But 3 turnovers for Carthage in the first quarter. And we still have 3:02 to go in the quarter. Liberty Eylau leads this ball game by a 7-0 score. And I don't know, Otis. Turnover bug. They may never want me to come back for another broadcast. Man, this thing has gotten off the rails in a hurry here. Liberty Eylau player who was injured is able to make the way off the field. Nice, good to see him able to walk off over here. Liberty Eylau football at their own 48-yard line.
At least got another quarterback in there, number 17.
2nd and 7. 2 receivers near side, and the left-handed pass will come out here to the near side. Catch is going to be made down inside the 40. That is going to be Deshaun Dickerson on the reception. Dickerson gets run out of bounds. LE fans looking for a little extracurricular stuff, and they don't get the call.
Well, you just got to give credit to LE on defense. They're where they need to be in position. Their secondary's doing a good job recovering our receivers in the passing game. Gunner's had to go through his check down. He had one bad throw, then one tip where they needed to be. So they're creating the turnovers.
Right. And we got to be conscientious of 17. He can throw the ball a lot better than number 10 can. That was a great pass.
That is Cooper, their backup quarterback, and he hands off this time. Hard running play and a hard hit there by Carthage defensively inside the 35 at the 34.
Stop. Quentin Owens on the stop there. Met him right in the hole.
Cooper is a senior quarterback as he stays in the ball game. Now Liberty Eylau backs and receivers will look over here to the near sideline and get the play. 2:04 and counting in this first quarter. 5 seconds on the play clock. From the near side hash mark, Cooper takes a snap from center, turns, hands off, and there's nothing going on there at all. Everybody is bunched up in the backfield. Lots of white jerseys in on that tackle. Pick one, Otis.
Yeah, it was led by Jalen Brooks, was the first guy there. Then a host of Bulldogs came to finish him off.
Including Charles Westmoreland, all 320 pounds of him.
Number 17, Cooper, was their outstanding receiver last year that got us on a couple of touchdowns back at Bulldog Stadium. Good athlete. Like you said, he throws the ball a lot better, but he was our star receiver last year.
And again, last year was a 48-38 Carthage victory, so the Bulldogs had to put up some points, but they gave up some points to this Liberty Eylau team last year too. Here on the next play, Cooper rolls right, pulls it down, runs out of bounds, and gets out of bounds at about the 37. Well, that backside pressure was coming in a hurry, wasn't it, Otis?
Yes, it was. It was Quentin Owens flushed him out of the pocket. And number 84, Desmond Hicks, finished him off. That was a big stop there by the Dogs.
1:06 to go here. First quarter, 7-0. Liberty Eylau leads it. And nobody huddles anymore. This is I don't think anybody huddles at any level of football anymore. Football at the 36-yard line, 4th and 13 situation. It's going to be a fake.
And we stuffed it again. That's number 90, Quintarius Brown.
No fooling there. Punter, cross, jumped high in the air. He faked it so good you knew he didn't have the football.
That was a good job there by the defense.
Great job.
I know that the past 3 years that we faced LE with this same coach, he's always tried a fake field goal or a fake punt every time we played him, trying to get some more momentum for LE, because they have actually dominated this game against the Carthage Bulldogs. 7-0 LE with 1 minute left in the first quarter.
Carthage first down at their own 38-yard line as Bulldogs will operate from under center this time. Caps will turn, hand off. Smith on the running play. Good hard running right up the middle of the field. He's right in the middle of the LE logo at the midfield stripe.
That was a good block up there at top by number 77, Takis Crawford. Just stretch play.
Carthage quickly back to the line of scrimmage with 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Caps will turn, hand off. Smith again on the run. Cuts it outside past
Great block by Roe Garrett at the top. He took his guy to the ground.
And gets all the way inside the 25, down to about the 23-yard line for another Howes AC first down.
This is what we can do to this team, is just line up and run right at them. We're much bigger and stronger up front.
Well, Smith's got some speed himself, though.
Yes.
He's pretty quick. 33 seconds and counting, first quarter. First down, Carthage again, running play, but this time the Liberty Eylau defense will crash in and make the tackle at the 24. Chances are, final play of this 7-0 Liberty Eylau first quarter. 10 seconds and counting here as Carthage, well, they will come back to the line of scrimmage. Not sure if they'll get a playoff here, though. But what do I know? Here's Caps, back to pass, rolls out to his right, fires a pass out to the far side of the field. Receiver leaps the defender, gets down inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line.
First down for the Bulldogs as we're going to swap fields at the end of the first quarter. Carthage down to Liberty Eylau, 7-0.
Who was that, Caden Holcomb on the reception?
Yes.
Caden Holcomb.
All right. So Holcomb makes the reception, but we've come to the end of the first quarter here tonight at Harris Field in Texarkana. End of one. Carthage is on the move, but Liberty Eylau still owns the scoreboard right now, leading this ball game by a 7-0 score. Step side, we'll take a break. Second quarter action comes your way in just a moment on your Sports Beat station.
I am Panola, and this is my story. My name is Nikki. I am a mom of 3 and an associate degree nursing student. After working as an LVN for years, it was time to pursue my dream of becoming a registered nurse. Panola College, ranked one of the top 10 nursing programs in Texas with their state-of-the-art simulation labs, was a perfect fit. Because of Panola College, I will achieve my dream. Visit panola.edu and start writing your story.
Finding a sharp pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV for less than $10,000 is like looking for a needle in a haystack. They're out there somewhere, but where? Well, we've got what you're looking for here at XL Ford in Carthage. Hey, this is Mason Good. If you're wanting a nice, clean, used vehicle at a bargain price, just come to XL Ford. We've got a good inventory of new car trades, auction deals, and direct buys priced under $10,000. Come check it out. We're right on the loop and right on the price at XL Ford in Carthage, or on the web at xlcarthage.com.
Ready to get started with the second quarter action here tonight at Harris Field in Texarkana at Liberty Eylau High School. And for Carthage, it is a first down situation at the Liberty Eylau 13-yard line. Whistle blows before the play ever starts as Liberty Eylau calls for a quick timeout. Well, Otis, you come right out of the quarter break. But apparently the Liberty Eylau coaches saw something they didn't want to see.
Yeah, we set that our fullback up close to the line of scrimmage. We had the advantage on that left side. That was actually a good call by the coach because we had a distinct advantage going against him the way they was lined up.
And Steve Wells is the head coach at Liberty Eylau. He's in his 5th season as their head man. And again, Liberty Eylau, a couple of state championships at 3A level back in '99 and 2006. They are making playoff runs every year, so the tradition runs pretty deep on both sidelines here tonight. There's Liberty Eylau with the timeout and Carthage with the football at the Liberty Eylau 13-yard line. In the Kelly's Collision red zone, no less. Here's where the Bulldogs find themselves here at the near side hash mark. Looks like an overloaded line to the left. Fake handoff that direction, but then it ends up going to Smith straight ahead. And Tucker Smith, he runs hard. I'll give him credit for that.
Yes.
He's a north-south runner, gets down to the 5-yard line.
Yes, sir.
He's quick, but he's not shifty, is he, Otis? He's going to run over somebody.
Well, he's got some move. He's just kind of tight there because we're getting close to the goal line.
And quickly back to play. Again, it's Smith on the carry, but boy, Liberty Eylau had it sniffed out that time.
Yes.
Leverage defensively quickly in on that tackle. No gain, might have even lost a yard back to the 8-yard line. Just underway second quarter, 11:15 to go here in the second quarter. Liberty Eylau leads it by a 7-0 score. Carthage looking at a 3rd and goal at the Liberty Eylau 8. From the far side hash mark, Smith will now move over to Gunnar Capps' left side. Capps takes the snap from center. Fade pattern to the far side of the field. Yeah, penalty flags all over the place. There was one right at the beginning of the play. Definitely an interference at the end of the play.
Yeah, we're going to have all sides on LE and pass interference will give us a first down. It was 3rd and 5. So I'm coming to you on the XF4 sideline microphone. The rain has pretty much come to a stop. Everybody's put the umbrellas up. So
and you're thrilled.
Yeah, I didn't bring an umbrella or a slicker suit, but that's going to give us first and goal, probably from about the 2 or 3, because since the pass interference, we'll take that in the end zone.
So we'll go with the interference call. Again, Richard Greer, our referee in this officials chapter out of Longview, the East Texas chapter.
And we're bringing in our jumbo set.
Uh-oh. So Carthage is going to be a 1st and goal situation from just inside the 2-yard line.
Got Big Charles Westmoreland in the backfield, 300-pounder.
Motion out of the backfield, but the ball carrier will go behind Westmoreland. And,
he should have kept it a little bit more outside because Charles took his man way into the end zone.
It's going to be.
Got it close.
Flag again, offsides on LE, so maybe it's up to about the 1 now. With first and goal again.
Well, Carthage had their turnovers in the first quarter, but now here's Liberty Eylau with penalty after penalty against them, with Carthage knocking on the end zone door. I'm not sure which one I'd rather have. These penalties aren't doing Liberty Eylau any favors at all as Carthage comes out to the line of scrimmage at the 1-yard line. Again, this kind of inverted wishbone, if you will, in the backfield as Capps will turn, running play straight ahead, and that is going to be Smith in the end zone. And it is a Carthage touchdown. Touchdowns, a Carthage Hardware touchdown. Carthage Hardware specializing in electrical and plumbing supplies with experienced, fast-friendly, and knowledgeable hometown service. Carthage Bulldogs on the scoreboard, 7-6 our score.
That was a great drive by the Carthage Bulldogs. It's still kind of early in the second quarter, but that drive is going to take a lot out of them late.
Two-yard run for Smith. Extra point kick is up and good, and we are tied at 7 apiece. So the extra point. Service of the Bulldogs stop where they have lunch specials every weekday. Happy hour on fountain drinks from 3 to 6 each afternoon. Your official pit stop before and after each game. It's the Bulldog stop. 10:24 to go here in the first half. It's a 7-7 ball game. We'll step aside, take a break. We'll be right back on your Sports Beat station.
First State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC equal housing lender, provides convenient, quick, and reliable control of your money with the FSB&T Smart ATM. Helpful technology that's close to visiting an FSB&T teller. You don't need deposit slips or envelopes. It provides instant deposits confirmation with all cash deposits immediately available. Check deposits print on your receipt with up to $3,000 available per business day. And FSB&T Smart ATM is awake 24/7, waiting for you at the First State Bank and Trust Convenience Bank.
Says to eat that, eat it.
Back once again here at Harris Field in Texarkana. 10:24 to go here in this first half of play. Tied up at 7. Probably not exactly what the Carthage faithful thought they would see here tonight to the Liberty Eylau, but good football game. 7-7 our score. Again, we got kind of a late start with weather delay to start the opening kickoff, but underway now. 10:24 to go in the second quarter, and Carthage will kick off. This will be taken at about the 5-yard line by Liberty Eylau, trying to make their way back here to the near side, looking for an opening and finding it, getting up quickly past the 25 up to about the almost the 30-yard line. As nice job there on the kickoff return by Shannon Roy for Liberty Eylau. Boy, you're just kind of biding his time, Otis, and he saw an opening and got through it.
Right, and Cole Whitlock with the stop. He was kind of waiting for his blocks to develop. Then once he saw it, he really kicked it in gear.
10:16 to go here in this first half.
They got number 10 back in at quarterback.
Leopards will start the drive. They'll mark the football at their own 30-yard line. Liberty Eylau going from right to left here in the second quarter. So Cross back in at quarterback. Here comes the pressure. He's feeling it, and down he goes at the 20-yard line.
And that was sack master Quentin Jones.
Desmond Hicks in there as well.
Yep.
Kind of one of those let's meet at the quarterback deals. And Cross felt the pressure immediately as soon as he started, as soon as he got the football.
Because Quentin Jones beat the tackle out of the stance, and he was in his face before he could move. He is so quick off the ball.
Loss of 10 back to the 20-yard line, so it's 2nd and 20. A little swing pass coming out of the backfield, this time for Liberty Eylau, and on the run up past the 35, 40, 43-yard line. Nice running play there off of the pass reception. Marzaven Riles for Liberty Eylau. Just a little swing pass. Some offenses these days, Otis, they call that just basic running play.
Yes. We got to get Bowman off the block a little bit quicker.
Yeah, we need to attack it faster and quicker, too. That's just, like Mark said, like a little run play, and throw it to your speedster and let him use his speed and his moves to get good yards. It was a big gain there for LE.
Big first down for the Leopards up to the 42-yard line. Getting from the shotgun down the line on a little option-looking play here. Isaiah Cross will keep it himself. So Cross running a little option there, but it didn't really look like he ever had any intention of pitching the ball.
Nope. Rayvon Ingram, Sam linebacker, played it really well. Made the stop after the 1-yard gain.
8:45 to go here in this first half of a 7-7 ball game here at Liberty Eylau on a rainy, but the rain has stopped, but it's still muggy as all get out. Second game of the season for both these teams. 3 receivers near side, but Cross will go to the far side of the field. Catch made. Ball carrier gets away from the defender on the play. Inside the 45 down to the 44-yard line.
We had it perfectly defended. Receiver made a move on our DB. Picked up the first down. we still haven't adjusted to their speed and athleticism yet. We're playing better and quicker.
Yeah, that quickness, it's hard to adjust to that, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's hard to assimilate it.
Yep. Football moved down to the 44-yard line. First down, Liberty Eylau. Leopards on the move. This time it'll be a running play straight ahead. Not much going on there. Interior of that Carthage defense.
Big Charles Westmoreland on the stop after 1 yard gain.
Yeah, basically everything that's really worked well for LE is outside, throw a little swing pass, and
yes,
get to the outside, not really much up the middle. We just got to learn.
Right.
Once we see it, get to the outside, contain, push them back in for the tacklers, and make the tackle in one-on-one space.
7.5 to go here. First half, 7-7 ball game. Liberty Eylau with the football at the Carthage 43. Again, cross, empty backfield. Receivers here to the near side. Pass reception here on the near side as well. Making that reception over here. Let's see here. That was going to be El Amin Greer, a 6'2 senior.
Stopped by Ellen Campos after a 5 yard gain.
At Liberty Eylau, for all the speed and quickness, your receivers, 6'2", 6 foot, they're not little. Swing pass again coming here to the near side. Not much going on that time around. Ball carrier for Liberty Eylau ended up being Marzaven Riles.
Desmond Hicks on the stop. We got them 4th and 4. They'll probably go for it here.
Well, they've already faked it once, so can't come back to that, can you? I guess you could. You can do whatever you want to do, right?
They're in an empty set.
So on 4th down from the offense, as it's going to be a quick pass down to about the 33-yard line. Going to be close, Dustin, for that first down. Depends on where they spot it, and it is a first down, Liberty Eylau.
Just a stick route. That's what that's called. You just run to the marker, turn around, and the quarterback put it on them. We got to know where the yard marker is and protect it.
How many times, though, you see a receiver come up a yard short? That give him credit. He ran the route the way he was supposed to run it, didn't he?
Yeah, and that's why they teach you to run a yard, at least a yard past the marker.
Under 6 minutes to go here, first half, 7-7 ball game. First down, Liberty Eylau at the Carthage 33. This time it's going to be a keeper by the quarterback as Cross keeps it himself, gets inside the 25 down to about the 23-yard line. Little misdirection in the backfield, but Cross had no intention of doing anything but hanging on to it and running the ball.
Nope. We had it perfectly defense, just didn't make the tackle.
Yeah, we really overran it. He cut back to the middle of the field instead of going outside. And Ingram, Rayvon Ingram, number 6, who's playing outside linebacker, is really playing a good game. He just overran it.
Drive started back at the Liberty Eylau 30-yard line. They're inside the Carthage 25 down to the 23-yard line right now. Single back in the backfield. He will get the handoff. Running play straight ahead. Not much going on there. White jerseys all over that place. Alma J. Carter, or check that, Damian Henderson on the carry.
Yep. Quentin Owens on the stop for us. He's really playing a good ball game tonight, as usual. We really need a stop here going into the half.
Again, 7-7 is our score. Just joining us, maybe a little surprise, but a little defensive tussle here this evening. 4:45 to go in this first half. This time it is an option pitch, and the running back will get inside the 15 down to about the 13-yard line. So Cross did go ahead and pitch the ball that time.
Yeah, we had a guy on the quarterback, just nobody on the pitch. We got to learn as our cornerbacks to get off those blocks. The elite receivers are doing a good job of blocking on the corners.
And really, for what we're seeing here in this first half, Otis, Liberty Eylau, boy, they are very diversified when it comes to the offense. They do a lot of stuff.
Yes, they do. And basically what they're trying to do is get the ball to the athletes in space.
3 receivers here to the near side. Shotgun snap, handoff. Nope, fake handoff. Cross keeps it himself, gets away from the defense momentarily, but then Carthage defensively closes in on him back at the 15. And right now, the running back Henderson's probably saying, you should have handed off to me.
Yeah.
Good job there by Bowman.
Yes.
Staying at home and not going across the field as he reversed back around and made the one-on-one tackle there. 3rd and 5.
3:35 to go here in the first half. 7-7 our score. Liberty Eylau at the line of scrimmage. The Carthage 15. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Single back in the backfield. Cross operating from the shotgun.
Oh.
Wanting to throw a little post pattern, but it never got there. Batted down at the line of scrimmage, it looked like.
Yeah, I believe that was Colin Lister, sophomore, number 56, with the batted down pass.
Well, 4th down situation for Liberty Eylau, and Gregorio Aguilar apparently is not going to make an appearance on the field. Football's at the Carthage 15. Steve Wells wants to go for it.
Well, I saw Aguilar kicking pregame. He can't make it from there.
Can't do it, huh? So on 4th and 5, Liberty Eylau will go for it, and now they'll talk about it. As the timeout is taken on the field here with 3:19 to go in this first half of play. 7-7 our score. Tell you what, we'll step aside real quick and be right back here on your Sports Beat station.
Grace is one of the greatest truths we learn about God in the Bible. Grace tells us that though we do not deserve God's blessings, because of His nature, God offers us His blessings anyway. We all enjoy being the beneficiaries of God's grace. The Bible also tells us that we are to show grace to others as well. In Proverbs 3:27, we are told not to withhold good from others when it is within our power to do so. This is Monty Pierce, pastor at Central Baptist in Carthage. We are trying to learn together to be a people that shows grace to one another. Do you need a little grace? We invite you to join with us. On Sunday mornings, we have Bible study for all ages at 9:30, and the worship service begins at 10:45. If you can't join us in person, we're live on KGAS AM and FM and on cable channel 18. This is Dr. Monty saying, may God richly bless you as you seek to serve Him.
Liberty Eylau with the timeout with 3:19 to go here in this first half of play. Again, it's a 4th and 5 situation for Liberty Eylau. Football at the Carthage 15-yard line, and after the timeout, Otis is correct. Still no Aguilar, no field goal attempt. Liberty Eylau offense back on the field. Leopards will send 3 receivers to the near side of the field as Cross from the shotgun, looking near side, throws a pass.
Incomplete.
But the thing there, Otis, is as the ball was thrown to the receiver right at the 15-yard line.
Right. Well, we had him covered. That's the only safe place he thought he could go with the ball.
So on 4th and 5, the incomplete.
Big stop.
Yeah, 4th and 5, the incomplete pass was thrown right to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we got 3 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the first half. We got all 3 timeouts, I think. Just drive down here and score, because in the second half, LE gets the ball. If we go down and score, it'll be a big momentum change.
I'll see what the Bulldogs can come up with here. Again, 3:05 to go in this first half. It'll be first down at the Carthage 15-yard line. Carthage suffering 3 turnovers in the first quarter alone, but nothing since then. We'll see what happens here. Smith on the carry, breaks it out toward the far sideline, gets up past the 20 to about the 25-yard line.
Good block on the perimeter by J.T. Romero. Smith picked up 8.5. Good positive run on first down.
Clock runs, 2:45 to go here, but Carthage quickly back to the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, Caps will fake the handoff this time, comes wide open to Dixon here on the near side. Thought the ball might have skipped off the turf again, but apparently not. It almost looked like Dixon was surprised that he made the reception.
It really looked like it did skip off the turf. Maybe that's just our angle. But
I guess so. Anyway, football moves up to the 28-yard line. Clock stopped, or no, still running, 2:28 to go. 3 receivers to the far side of the field. Caps looks that way, but can't hit the receiver that he was trying to get just inside the hash mark.
second down and 10, 2:19 with the clock stopped. No more rain coming down. On the last drive there, we did a lot of running, and it kind of really ran it down their throat. So we got to be, I guess, cautious on how we run the ball so we can get down here and score, even though we had 3 timeouts left.
On 2nd and 10, again 2:19 in the first half. Carthage football at the Liberty Eylau 28. Caps will drop back to pass. Downfield, catch made, tackle made at the 40. Never, well, I say made. Whistle blows. Ball carrier never really touched the ground.
Didn't look like it, did it?
An inadvertent whistle.
Is a good catch there across the middle. We got a lot of receivers that need to grow up real quick. Number 10 can be real special. He's one of the ones that has to grow up as well.
2 minutes and counting here in this first half. Oh, football is lost back at the 30-yard line as Caps couldn't hold on to the shotgun snap, so that'll put a kink in your plans. Back inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Ball just went through his hand. The snap was good.
Kind of messes up your 2-minute offense there, doesn't it, Otis?
Yep.
If you can't control the shotgun snap. So we'll see what the Carthage coaches come up with here. Do they want to be conservative or try and go for a big play?
Well, we're definitely going to go for the first down here.
2nd and 20 at the 25. And here's Caps back to pass, almost intercepted.
Oh, man.
Football was right in the hands of Marzaven Riles, the middle linebacker. Well, I don't know, Otis. You tell me.
And it was good he dropped that one because he had nothing but green field in front of him.
I mean, I realize this may not be in the Carthage playbook, but what do you think? Is there a time where you say, minute 15, let's just get to the dressing room?
That's not in Carthage playbook. We're always going to play aggressively.
All right, I didn't think it was. 3rd and 20. Let's see what's in the Dustin Burns playbook here as Liberty Eylau jumps off sides. I don't know. Liberty Eylau coaches seem to think it's against Carthage. Can't say I saw it that way.
Well, we went on a hard count. We was actually trying to get a free play there, but the referee blew it dead.
We're going with 4 receivers, 1 running back. You know, we're spreading them out, and they're dropping, 6 back in coverage.
Yep.
From the 35-yard line, Carthage looks like they're ready to run a play, and then everybody will raise up and look over to the far sideline to double check.
They're man too deep.
Caps will just take it and hand off to the running back Smith, and Smith gets up to the 36-yard line with 47 seconds to go in the half. Well, Liberty Eylau calls for the timeout here with 45 seconds to go in the half, and I realize, Dustin, that the rain has stopped, but I will confess I'm seeing more lightning in the sky than I saw all evening.
Yeah, I saw it back more toward the north, more back toward Interstate 30, but
yeah.
Still 7-7 tie with 45 seconds left in the first quarter, 4th and 15 for Carthage. We'll take a quick 30-second commercial break and be right back.
Hopefully no more delays in the game, but we'll see how it goes. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back here in just a moment on your Sports Beat station.
Jeanette and Darcy at the Carthage Flower Shop on the square in downtown Carthage want to help you create a beautiful arrangement of fresh flowers and any other gift ideas. Not only can they handle all of your flower needs, they also have balloons, gift baskets, candy, and candles. Call Carthage Flower Shop at 903-693-3248 or stop by today to treat that special someone, no matter the reason.
7-7 our score here at Harris Field in Texarkana, Liberty Eylau High School. And for Carthage, it's a 4th and 15 situation. Bulldogs will line up offensively unless they do a quick kick out of this.
No, we'll probably go for it here.
Well, Liberty Eilau's got one man back deep just in case. As Caps from the shotgun, and it doesn't look like he wants to really run the play at all. So Carthage will call for the timeout. The Carthage timeout, service of Bauer Furniture, your local Lazy Boy headquarters, located on West Panola, next door to the fire station. It's Bauer Furniture. Let's check out some of these scores here tonight. Henderson leading Pleasant Grove. Wow, right down the road, 17-14 at halftime tonight. Pine Tree with a 16-14 lead over Pittsburgh. Longview all over Marshall tonight, 35-7. Again, the Mavericks, Carthage next opponent. Jefferson leading center, 14-7. Let's see here, Van. Gilmer with a 28-27 lead on them. Scoring fest between those two. And let's see here, some of the smaller schools tonight. Harleton, 7-6 over James Bowie. All right, 45 seconds to go here in this first half. And now Carthage will set up to punt. Well, Liberty Eylau comes on the rush, and Carthage gets a pretty poor punt, actually, over here at the near sideline. I don't think it got touched, but sure shanked off the side of the foot.
Well, our person protector, Booty, got pushed back into the punter, and he couldn't really extend his leg that well.
So Liberty Eylau here with 39 seconds to go in the first half. Football right in the middle of the field at the Liberty Eylau 49 with their speed, Otis.
Yes.
Do you try something?
Yeah, that's why they call the timeout, to try to get the ball back. So I assume that they're going to go for it here.
All right.
But they don't have any timeouts. We just need one sack, and that'll pretty much get us out of the half.
On first down, cross, quick pass over the middle of the field, and the ball carrier still on his feet.
Oh, we took the ball. Bowman took the ball from him.
Took it right out of his hands. The running back, Cedric Dickerson, made the reception, was making good yardage, and Carthage with a little theft there. Well, this has been an interesting first half of turnovers tonight.
That was a good job there by Bowman.
That's right.
He was getting the receiver, for Liberty Eylau was getting tackled at the legs, and he just went up there and had the ball sticking out some and jerked it out of his hands. So we still got 30 seconds to work with and 2 timeouts.
And that wasn't by accident. That's what we teach.
So football at the 41-yard line. Carthage offense back out on the field. Bulldogs will come out with 2 receivers here to the near side of the field, 2 to the far side, single back in the backfield. See what Gunnar Camps does with it here as he takes a shotgun snap, fake handoff, looking downfield. Man wide open in the middle of the field. That is going to be a Baylor Colley. And Colley on the reception will get all the way down to the Liberty Eylau 35.
That was a good pitch and catch there.
Another Howells AC first down for the Carthage Bulldogs with 22 seconds to go in the first half. From the 36-yard line, Caps back to pass, looks to his right, passes a little over the head of the intended receiver. Again, that was Colley, the receiver. Liberty Eylau, 3 defenders surrounding him.
Colley took a shot in his legs on that last pass, and he's a little bit gimpy.
Yeah, basically LE's playing man-to-man, dropping 6 back, and playing cover 2 with the safeties.
That's correct.
So they're expecting the long pass.
Yeah.
Well, 12 seconds to go here in the half. And boy, what a momentum killer it would be if Carthage could go in and score here.
Yeah, we just need to pick up about 10 yards to get in field goal range. That's what we're trying to do right here, and I think we did it.
Handoff goes to Smith, and he runs hard over the left side of his offensive line down to the 26-yard line. 4 seconds to go in the first half. So you tell me, is this in Carthage kicker's range?
Yeah, we took a timeout.
Yes.
It's going to be about a 42-yarder if they want to go that route.
Well, our kickers this year also agree with me on this. We do have some kickers that can kick the ball deep. Last week, one of our kickers was able to kick 4 touchbacks. That's been a while since we had that. But then you maybe take a chance of them blocking it, returning it here. So looks like Coach Surratt's still kind of deciding whether he wants to take a shot at the end zone or try and go for a 47-yard field goal. It's going to be back to the right for our left-footed kicker.
And you tell me, Dustin, down there on the sideline, I mean, it just seems like with the rain we've had, the humidity and everything, air's kind of thick, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little humid. There's a little bit of a light breeze. It isn't real humid. Which with this weather in today, the turf didn't get real real hot. This is new turf from 2 years ago. We were one of the first games to play on it 2 years ago in 2016 when we won here. It was a tight game as well. So we'll see what the offense is going to do when they come back out here on the field.
4 seconds to go in the first half of a 7-7 tie game.
We're going to try for the field goal.
That's going to be Alberto Garcia to attempt a field goal. They'll put it down at the 32, so it'll be a 42-yard field goal. And the left-footed kicker is on the way. Line drive kick, and it is no good off to the right side. Certainly had the distance, but the kick was no good, and we are going to come to halftime of a 7-7 ball game. So halftime here tonight at Harris Field in Texarkana. Both teams make their way to the dressing rooms, and coming up here at the half, we'll catch some of the music of the Carthage Band and have our halftime activities. We'll check some scores of other games from around the area and all of that for you. So we invite you to stay with us here for our halftime activities, as again we have come to a halftime here tonight at Liberty Eylau High School. It is Carthage 7, Liberty Eylau 7. We'll step aside, take a break, come back, and get our halftime activities underway here in just a moment on your Sports Beat station.
At Panola National Bank, we're constantly looking for ways to make community banking even better. Now we're making it easier for you to bank on the go with mobile PNB. Our new mobile banking service allows you to access your accounts directly from your cell phone so you can make transfers, check balances, and search transactions all from the convenience of your cell phone or tablet. Be sure to check out our new free mobile apps in the iTunes Store and the Google Play Store. Panola National Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Beat the heat with a GE room air conditioner from Carthage Furniture. Whether you need to cool one room or five, Carthage Furniture can keep you cool. Choose from 2 models running on 110 volts or 2 models running on 220 volts. From 1,000 BTUs to 24,000 BTUs, prices start at $299. That includes free delivery and installation. Did I mention these units are Hair by GE? Carthage Furniture, the huge store behind the car wash on West Panola. Carthage Furniture, keeping you cool this summer. And remember, Rosa speaks Spanish.
Join the winning team at Hudson Financial Group and let us assist you in finding the best game plan for your insurance and investment needs. We are licensed with over 30 companies to provide you with the best coverages and prices, whether you need auto, home, farm and ranch, life, health, or commercial insurance. At HFG, our team is like the Bulldogs. We never let good enough be enough when it comes to our clients. Stop by our office at 1519 West Panola or give us a call at 903-693-7874 and let us help you with the winning game plan today. Go Dogs.
Back once again here at halftime tonight at Harris Field at Liberty Eylau High School in Texarkana. It is a 7-7 ball game here this evening with the Carthage Bulldogs and the Liberty Eylau Leopards all tied up at 7. Wade is here. He has joined us in the press box because the Carthage Band has taken the field, and you're going to...
Good evening. Yes, sir.
You're going to describe what happens out there, right?
Yep. The Carthage Band just came out in a block led by drum major Drew Jackson, and then we're about to see the auxiliary, flags, and twirlers. The captain is Peyton Jones, and Kylie Lawrence is lieutenant for the majorettes, and the flags captain is Denasia Leary. And we have the drill team in a triangle in the back facing visitor side, and the band is facing home side. Let's hear them play Painted Black. The auxiliary are wearing red sequined with black trim. Twirlers are in the front, just about 2 steps off the sideline. And the auxiliary, the flag line is behind the numbers. And the band is on the back hash. And that concludes Painted Black. Carthage Band, Battling Bulldog Band, is wearing a traditional West Point uniform with a red jacket, white cross belts, black pants with a red stripe down the center on each side, white shoes.
And the band's tough, aren't they, Wade? They sat right through that rain in the first quarter.
We did. We got a little bit of rain. It was just enough rain where we got wet, but it was not enough to make us go back inside.
That's right.
And I tell you, those uniforms, they keep the water in, unfortunately.
and the humidity and everything else, don't they? So what are we seeing tonight?
Right now,
UIL stuff?
This will be our UIL show. We're going to do our fanfare and our introduction to the first march and the first and second strain. Right now, they're lining up in 4 blocks, 5 by 5 each, so 25 in each block. We have one that's going to be right above the numbers, and then one that's going to be right behind the back hash, and we have one about each on the 40-yard lines, left and right. Now they're marching forward out to set their opening block.
Now continues with Hail to the Fleet by Mabley and Invictus by King.
I hope you heard that, but AJ Bowers, our announcer tonight, announced that we're going to be starting off with our fanfare Hail to the Fleet. Horns up. Each block does a clockwise rotation. They're turning diamonds and now doing an expansion into one big diamond. Stretches from the 35-yard lines, right on the 50-yard line middle. Forward arch. To the rear. Step to left right. Heading right to left. Radio down. Parallelogram. We're doing alternating to the rears. Then we'll switch. Now it's marching from left to right. 2 chevrons that are touching. This is Invictus, second strain. And the 50 both chevrons take off. One takes off to the left, one takes off to the right. Counter marches. The points of the chevrons are headed back to the middle of the field. Last 3. They're showing off the straight lines. Rear. 2 blocks. Marching towards the middle of the field, and they're going to come to a halt right at the 50-yard line. Tag into the second strain of Invictus. And that concludes our program. We do a left face and are marching off the left side of the field.
President, College Bank, Vice President, Logan Core, Historian, Chaplain, Jackson, Loading Crew Captain, Western Piper, Quartermasters, Captain, Bradley, Anisia Dawson, Montana Elliott, Alexander Holman, Brooke Johnson, Henry Langford, Savannah Lawless, Leah Roberts, and April Service. Librarians are Kate Jones, AJ Martinez, Maria Fajera, Collins, Porter, Almeida, and Perla Santana. Band aides are Christian Pepper, Ashton Phelps, and Daria Yarborough. The drum major is Drew Jackson. The Carthage High School principal is Mr. Jacob Harris. Superintendent of Carthage Schools, Dr. Wayne Everett. Our corporate sponsor is PC Creations. The Carthage High School Balance Bulldogs Band is under the direction of Nicholas Durham.
All right. So Wade, I guess the band at this time of year, they kind of put portions of the UIL competition. They don't do it all right at the beginning.
Yeah, we don't do it all yet. We're just that's all they've learned so far. We'll learn another part this week and march it next week.
Because then the competition, that's what, another month away?
Competitions will be in October.
Yeah. Okay.
And this band, Liberty Eylau, is a core band. And today their uniforms looks like they're going to be wearing khaki shorts and a red shirt. Could be because of the rain, could be because of the heat. But they are a different style marching than we are. We're a precision military band, and this is a corps style, be different music, and definitely different shapes on the field.
And they're all very neat in their own way.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever tried to direct a corps band?
Yes, I have.
You like it?
Was it
a challenge?
They both have their advantages and disadvantages.
Okay.
Once you realize what's going on into a military drill, it gets pretty exciting. Some people like the show band look of a corps band. I think if you know what you're looking for in a military band, you'll enjoy it more. They're in a triangle on the 35 on the right side of the field. They have 8 columns in their triangle.
Officers for the Dazzlers are Captain
Looks like they're going to be playing for the drill team.
Deanna Smith, Lieutenant Victoria Davis, Line Sergeant Alicia Daniels.
The drill team is wearing, I guess it would be, I think their school colors are purple. It's like a very dark purple with white trim. They're wearing purple hats. The lieutenants and the captains wear purple hats, and the rest of them are wearing silver.
Dazzler of the week is Jamelia Brooks.
The lieutenants and captain are in front. Well, they just moved into a triangle. About the 40 to 40, right in the center of the field. The name of that song right off the top of my head. The drill team is doing a palm routines, purple and silver palms. They're playing Soak Up the Sun. Yes. It's singing in my head.
The Liberty Eylau Dazzlers.
Again, if you're just joining us, we're at halftime here tonight in Texarkana, Liberty Eylau High School here at Harris Field. It's a 7-7 ball game with Carthage and Liberty Eylau tied up. Liberty Eylau band out on the field. All right, so Wade, I'm going to show my ignorance here, right now with this core band thing. I mean, I know they've got the xylophones down on the field, but I would like to say that I've seen a number of core bands over the years at football game halftimes. I'm not sure I've ever seen so many what do they call them? The hanging cymbals there.
Oh yeah, looks like that's probably gonna be part of their theme to their song. But yeah, that is a pretty big contraption for.
But there's
cymbals.
a bunch of them. They're all over the place. I can see one, but I don't think I've ever seen 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, that's their front ensemble. They even got a keyboard player down there. Looks like he's already playing. They do have very many cymbal type instruments. They have a pre-recorded message. It's hard to hear what's being said, but they are walking, we call it a scatter drill. They're just walking out to their spots. The first set.
Ladies and gentlemen, Liberty Eylau is proud to present, under the direction of Stephanie Nelson, and under the field command of drum majors Jonathan Renda, Shelby Phillips, and Clarissa Adams, our 2018 UIL show, Secret Society. Drum major, is your band ready for performance?
It's very hard to describe their shapes, but they are in long lines scattered throughout the field. Most of the band, the brass is in the back right-handed, and the woodwinds in the front left, and their drum line is right down the middle at an angle. Looks like there's about 80 to 90 members out there.
And now, the Liberty Eylau High School Production Band.
A very energetic announcer. 3 drum majors on podiums, one on the 35, and one on the other 35, and one on the 50. Various shapes, looks like very many triangles in the field as they come into 2 blocks, one on the left side of the field and one on the right side of the field. These military bands try to make straight lines all the time and have very, very set precision. They make straight lines in corps bands too, but they don't always get there at what is called adjusted stride. Brass is in the center of the field. Horns up to the press box. This will be the drum break. Flags are wearing red tops and black skirts, and they have a black flag with some sort of gold design on it, which I just traded for rifles. Block. The entire band is in a block. And here you can see what we look for precision in military band. We're looking for lines and angles and diagonals. That's probably the first part of their drill as well. So they're finished their show. They're marching off the front sideline.
Wait a minute. I'm still waiting for somebody to go nuts on the cymbals down there, and they never did. It's all for show. So far.
So far.
Okay. Come competition time, they may use them.
Yes, they will.
Okay.
They did a lot. They were busy. They keep your eyes focused. They keep your eyes away, and you're looking at the marching on the field.
All right, very good. So both bands of a quite different styles,
Very different.
But performing well here tonight.
Yes, they had a good night. We had a good night tonight.
Very good, sir.
All right. Well, thank you for having me.
Well, I appreciate you coming up.
Go Bulldogs.
Yeah, do you have something in the playbook for some scores here? I want to see what was in the band's playbook to get a score here and win this game. Okay, he'll think about that one. Okay. Halftime here tonight, it is a 7-7 ball game with the Carthage Bulldogs and the Liberty Eylau Leopards here at Harris Field at Texarkana's Liberty Eylau High School. What we're going to do is step aside, take a break. We'll come back, continue with our halftime activities, take a look at the first half and scoring, and get ready for second half play. We'll do that here in just a few minutes. Again, 7-7 is our halftime score here at Liberty Eylau High at the half. Take a break, be back here in just a few minutes on your Sports Beat station.
Have you ever noticed how some things seem to go together? Like Farmer State Bank and people who expect truly excellent service from their financial institution.
And something. You talked a lot there in the first half about the Liberty Eylau speed.
Right. And it took us a while to get adjusted to that. We are adjusted to it now. I think we're going to see a different ball game this second half. You know, early it was also raining, and we wasn't throwing and catching the ball very well early. As you can see, start the second quarter, we began to throw and catch better.
Okay, so hopefully, from a Carthage standpoint, see them kind of settle down, put things together. Always, especially with great coaching staff, adjustments at halftime are always fascinating to see.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see what they come up with here in the second half. Quick check on some scores from around the area. Let's see here. Kilgore leading Hallsville 10-7. Longview with a big lead over Marshall 38-7. Pine Tree leading Pittsburgh 16-14. Henderson with a 17-14 lead in the third quarter. Or to start the third quarter in their contest tonight down the road here a little bit at Pleasant Grove. So big, that'd be a big win for Henderson if they could bounce back and get that one after the White House loss last week. Lindale leading 47-0. It is Jefferson jumping all over Center tonight. 20-7 is the score in that ball game in the third quarter. Mount Pleasant 24-7 over North Lamar. Let's see here. Some of the others, Van and Gilmer, they are still locked up in a 28-27 Gilmer lead. Gladewater leading Atlanta 20-7. Let's see here. The others around the area. Some of our area schools. Hugh Springs all over ARP 25-0. Joaquin likewise all over Ore City tonight 43-0. Got that wing T going down at Joaquin tonight. My goodness. Harmony with a 21-14 lead over Elysian Fields. Overton a little behind Union Grove right now, 18-14. White Oak over New Diana, 21-7. West Rush trailing Wascom, 17-12 in their ball game. So some interesting games going on around the area. Of course, we'll have scores of all these games for you later on tonight. Here, though, it's just a matter of seeing what adjustments the Carthage staff made at the half and to see, because from a defensive standpoint, for the most part, you got to feel that Carthage is playing well.
Right. We're dominating the line of scrimmage on defense. When their athletes get the ball out in space, that's where we've had some problems. We're playing well enough defense to win this ball game. We got to get going offensively. And what I anticipate, you remember Dustin talked about the 6 DBs. They're playing man with 2 safety deeps, so that leaves 5 in the box, and we got 5 blockers plus 1 quarterback. So we're really 6 against 5 up front, so we can take some advantage in the running game, and that's what I anticipate us doing the second half.
Okay, and again, from a Carthage standpoint, playing good defense, but the offense got to cut out the turnovers.
Right.
Certainly got to do that. But again, this Liberty Eylau speed, the defensive speed, it's been impressive.
Right. Size and strength usually win out over speed, and that's something that we're going to hopefully force our size and strength against them this second half and run the ball directly at them a little bit more north and south, and I think that'll take the air out of them.
All right. Once again, 7-7 is our score here at halftime as Liberty Eylau making their way back out onto the field. They will get the ball first to start this second half of play. Get a nice crowd on hand here tonight. Made the drive up from Carthage. A lot of red over on the far side of the stands. A lot of maroon here on the near side as we get closer to the start of the second half. 7-7 our score. Liberty Eylau, touchdown in the first quarter. Carthage with the touchdown in the second quarter. There for a while, didn't look like Carthage was going to get out of their end of the field, but finally did.
This first drive is going to be key to the momentum for the second half. If we can get them a 3 and out and get our offense back on the field, we'll be in really good shape.
2 back deep to receive for Liberty Eylau to start this second half, and our second half kickoff is going to be brought to you by Sonic every Sunday. Chicken strip dinner, only $5. Stop by before, after each game for your favorite Sonic drink and snack.
Luis Pedra's the kicker. High, deep kick to the 3-yard line.
Liberty Eylau again will run it here to the near side, looking for a place to go, though. Cut it back toward the far side of the field, trying to get around the Carthage coverage team. And Liberty Eylau ball carrier just never could quite get the corner turn.
Yeah, that was great coverage by a kickoff team. We got them inside the 15-yard line. It started with that high, deep kick. So we got good coverage down the field and spread the field and got them inside the 15.
Shannon Roy on the return for Liberty Eylau.
Sophomore Colin Lister, number 56, is starting the second half. Defensive tackle. Other remaining starters.
I knew it was going to happen. Otis, I've dropped my pen, but now I'm finding it. Now I have found it just in time.
Can't blame it on the rain.
I could.
Coming to you live again in the second half for the XL Ford sideline microphone. We got a penalty against LE to start off second half, so they'll be facing 1st and 15.
That's even better.
Got 11:46 to go here in this third quarter, so we're just about ready to get started.
Look for us to tee off on them here deep in their territory.
Football's going to be marked back inside the 10 at about the 9-yard line. On first down, quarterback rolls out to his right, has some room. His cross will get up to about the 15, and that's as far as he's going to get.
Yeah, Otis said it, we need to get a 3 and out. We need to really come out with a lot of fire and aggression and toughness and put that on LE like they did us in the first quarter. Get the momentum back. No rain now. Field's drying out, so no excuses to turn the ball over now with the rain.
From the shotgun, Cross will hand off. Running play coming near side. Nice defensive play made there from a Carthage standpoint. Jalen Brooks, middle linebacker, came in and drug the ball carrier down. Lost back to the 13-yard line.
It was a great play by Jalen Brooks. Stopped it for a 2-yard loss. We got them 3rd and 12, right where we want them.
Again, 7-7 score. We're just underway here in this third quarter of play. Liberty Eylau deep in their own territory. Their maroon jerseys, white numerals, white pants, and maroon headgear going from right to left. Carthage showing some defensive pressure. Cross back to pass. Fires it down the near sideline. Caught in stride. Gets away from the defender inside the 30. Down inside the 20. And taking it the distance is El Amin Greer, senior receiver for Liberty Eylau. 88 yards.
Our defender lost the ball in mid-flight. Didn't know where the ball or the receiver. Receiver catches it and runs it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, our defender was right there with him. Just really a good pass there by the quarterback. Hit him in stride with, one-on-one coverage right there. Just didn't get his head quite turned around quick enough to find the ball. So big play for Ellie there to start the second half on 3rd and 12.
So cross to Greer, 88 yards for the score. And for Liberty Eylau, set to kick their extra point, or attempt it. Not sure if that's Aguilar or not. That youngster looks like he's in middle school.
That's him.
Okay, so Aguilar to attempt the extra point, and it's a low kick that's going to be blocked by Carthage, but brought down there. So that could turn out to be a big deal before this is all over with, as Liberty Eylau takes the lead, but it is a 13-7 lead over the Carthage Bulldogs. So, again, cross to Greer, 88 yards, 10:21 to go here in the third quarter. Extra point try, no good, and it is a timeout on the field with 10:21 to go here in the third. Liberty Eylau regains the lead here tonight, 13-7 our score. We'll step aside, take a break. We'll be right back on your Sports Beat station.
There's a new shop in town announcing the opening of the Monroe Brothers Auto Glass Shop. They offer auto glass replacement, chip repair, side windows up and down adjustment. That's referred to as window regulator repair. Now check this out. They offer a lifetime warranty on their work. You can come to their shop or they will come to you. Monroe Brothers All New Auto Glass Repair. Fleet and insurance repairs are welcome. Call them at 903-693-7465. That's 7465. Monroe Brothers, all new auto glass shop, located on Highway 59 North in Carthage. Man, they do great work.
Liberty Eylau kickoff taken by Carthage, and the Bulldogs running back out nicely out to the midfield area.
Stephen Darden with some good moves on that return, got it up to our own 49-yard line. We're in great field position. We go down and score and kick the PAT, and we're ahead.
Yeah, going back that mixed extra point by Liberty Eylau, he basically kicked it right at the hind end of the center. He didn't even get it chest high. I don't know if it was the ball fell off the tee on the hole by the place kicker, but it never got past the line of scrimmage.
No, Dustin, he was kicking like that at pregame.
Okay.
I mean, that's as many athletes they got. I know they got somebody that can kick, but that's what they're doing.
Otis says that's why they didn't try that field goal at the end of the first half.
And got one wide open.
Back to pass.
Wide open.
Downfield, it is open, but overthrown at the 5-yard line. Goodness. Gunner Camps had plenty of time, almost too much time.
It's one you just want to lay up a little bit more.
Yeah, Michi, Calvante Dixon had the defender beat. Just a little bit too much air. Gunner is really the first 2 games of years, his deep ball, which really hasn't been there yet.
10:03 to go here in this third quarter. 13-7, Liberty Eylau leads it. Carthage second down at their own 49. Caps will turn, handoff, running play, straight ahead, tackle broken inside Liberty Eylau territory down to the 42. It's going to be Tucker Smith on the carry.
That was a great cut by Tucker Smith. He stuck his right foot in the ground, made a defender miss, and picked up 10 yards.
And Otis, you said start running the ball, open up the pass. Of course, if we hit that pass.
Right. But running the ball is going to take the wind out of them.
Yeah. Single back in the backfield. Little bit of confusion from the Carthage Bulldogs offensively, trying to figure out exactly where to line up. Caden Holcomb trying to figure out at what end of the line he needs to be at. Now they're all set. Penalty flag flies as the play starts. Smith runs down to the 36-yard line, but again, we have a penalty flag, and the referee is quick to call that one.
Couldn't quite see who it was, but there was a hold right there on the perimeter.
So Richard Gear, our referee, makes the call.
Yeah, Tucker made some good moves there. That last run, he got 10 yards on it and had some other good moves right there. But penalties and turnovers, the penalties, we've had a few more here in the second and third quarter. Penalties have really hurt us here in the game with Liberty Eylau leading 13-7 with 9 minutes, 8 seconds left. Coming to you on the sidelines on the XL Ford sideline microphone.
Still plenty of time, but boy, Dustin, those penalties and turnovers, they've messed up many a good team. But still plenty of time to recover here with 8:55 to go, third quarter. On the next play, Caps, here comes the pressure, sidesteps it nicely, throws downfield, catch made at the 38. Defensive stop made immediately there by Thomas Rochelle.
Cale Williams on the catch, deep slant. Caps sidestepped the defender and put it on the money.
Yeah, they were blitzing with a linebacker, and Tucker Smith did a good job of getting the block, and Gunner moving to his left and finding the open receiver.
2nd and 6 situation for Carthage as Caps will turn, hand off Smith, running around the left end.
Oh, that was another great block on the perimeter.
No doubt. Inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line.
Great run by Tucker. But that was all set up by Caden Holcomb, big block on the perimeter.
And Smith was able to see that end was sealed off, and he ran right around the corner. Howell's AC first down, 1st and goal. Carthage back to the line of scrimmage at the 8. Again, Smith on the handoff, fumbles the football. Inside the 5, mad scramble for it. Liberty Eylau says they have it, but the officials have
I think he got back on it.
Yeah, Tucker at times, even last year, getting to play some that he had trouble holding on to the ball there, and he had a good handoff by Caps.
Yeah.
And
he just dropped it.
Yeah. I don't know if he was trying to get his other hand on it or switch hands, but Liberty Eylau almost came on that ball at the 4-yard line.
What a nice gain down to the 4. 7:35 to go here in this third quarter. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Fake handoff, Caps rolling out to his left. Passes into the end zone, and this one
that
is
should be a penalty.
But the flags are flying from all directions. We're here at the Kelly's Collision red zone, which is turning into the yellow flag zone.
Yeah, they got some pressure, and Gunner had to roll out. He had Garrett open real quick, and then he threw it, and Garrett came back to the ball. Pass interference, 2 flags were thrown there, so that first down at the 2-yard line.
You threw a flag on that one, didn't you, Dustin?
Yeah. Garrett has made a lot of plays tonight that won't show up in the stat sheets, and that was one of them. He came back to allow make that defender interfere with him. That was a good play by him. He's also made some great blocks.
1st and goal from the 2-yard line. A running play that just never happened. Again, it's Smith on the carry. Nice job defensively by Liberty Eylau. Damian Henderson, sophomore linebacker, to stop that.
Yep, they whipped us up front on that one. There was no place for him to run.
Again, 13-7 our score, 6:50 to go here in the third quarter. Liberty Eylau leads it, but Carthage knocking on the door.
This is a good place and down for a play-action pass here.
Gunner Caps under center, motion across the backfield.
Toss to Tucker.
Toss sweep to Tucker, and he is in the end zone for the 3-yard touchdown run. 3-yard run here in the third quarter for Carthage as Smith gets his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Well, yeah, actually, the ball did cross the plane, but as he was jumping in, as he came out with the ball, it did come out. He fumbled it, but he crossed the plane with the ball.
Yeah, you heard the Liberty Eylau crowd react to that, but it doesn't matter what happens after he crossed the plane with the ball. That was a great drive by the Bulldogs there.
Alberto Garcia on to attempt the extra point, and the kicking game certainly could be the difference in this thing.
He missed.
Oh, my goodness. Nice high kick that was off to the side. Wow. All right, so timeout on the field here with 6.5 to go in this third quarter of play, and with the two missed extra points, we're still tied. It's Carthage 13, Liberty Eylau 13. Step aside, we'll take a break. Be right back here on your Sports Beat station.
Are you looking for a new home or property in the East Texas area? Maybe you're searching for that first home or even that dream home that you've been saving for. Maybe you have a home or property to sell but haven't been successful on your own. If so, call Scarborough Realty Group. Now, whether you're looking for something in Carthage, Henderson, Marshall, or even Longview, Allen and his staff at Scarborough Realty Group have listings to fit anyone's needs. Give them a call at 903-263-2150. That's 263-2150. Scarborough Realty Group.
September is here, and that means fall football and falling prices at Pippin Motor Company. Hello, this is Coy Powell, and we have a great lineup for the season. How about a new 2018 Chevy Cruze for only $16,995? Yes, that's a brand new car for under $17,000. All 1,500 trucks are on sale with additional trade-in assistance. Discounts up to $12,000 off MSRP. Tahoes and Suburbans, 10% off MSRP. Only at Pippin Motor Company, proudly serving Carthage and surrounding areas for 67 years. Located at 1300 West Panola or on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com.
Alberto Garcia will kick off for Carthage as we get set to go back to play. 13-13 our score. Carthage, Liberty Eylau all tied up with 6.5 to go in the third quarter as the kickoff.
Another good kick.
Into the end zone.
2 yards deep in the end zone. He's going to bring it out.
No. Henderson coming out of it at the 5-yard line.
We better
Gets
get him,
up
though.
to the 10 and still on his feet at the 15 and finally knocked out of bounds rather abruptly over on the far side of the field.
That was an ill-advised return. He was 7 yards deep in the end zone. I think our guys figured that he had down it, and they kind of eased up, and then he brought it out. But we still got him inside the 20.
Yeah, the first two games so far has been turnovers for the Carthage offense and missed extra points. We had 2 missed extra points last week and 2 bad snaps and 1 missed here, so it's kind of been our Achilles right now. The first 2 games is some missed opportunities, turnovers, and missed extra points in the special team.
So Liberty Eylau, they will have a first down at their own 18-yard line. Fake handoff for the quarterback, keeps it himself, and he'll quickly get up to the 20, and that's as far as he's going to go. Check and see if that was Cross. Yes, they still have Cross in at quarterback. Otis, I get the feeling you're kind of on the edge of your seat. You're expecting something big to happen, and the touchdown was good, but you want more.
Yes. We really actually have the momentum, even though the score is even. We're dominating the line of scrimmage. They're making some good athletic plays like that right there. But
running play straight ahead for Liberty Eylau and the ball carrier. Again, just hard to bring down. Spinning out of a tackle, getting extra yardage on the play. That ends up being, let me see who that was. That was Marzaven Riles on the carry.
Yeah, we're a little late getting set up on the defensive line. Then we didn't wrap up and tackle there about 5 yards past the line of scrimmage.
And again, Riles, he's a middle linebacker, now doubling as a running back. So Liberty Eylau, they got some guys going both ways. Here's a running play. Cedric Dickerson this time. Dickerson got a little airborne at the 45-yard line.
Raymond Ingram on the stop.
Yeah, he's playing a real good game tonight. Flowing to the ball real good from his outside linebacker position.
Coming up on 5 minutes to go here in this third quarter. 13-13 score. Liberty Eylau almost huddled that time. Break it and get up to the 45-yard line. 2 backs to the backfield. Across the quarterback, looks to his left. Has pressure at his feet.
And that's intercepted.
Downfield, and it is intercepted. Ja'Cory Ware on the interception.
Oh,
but there is a penalty flag in the backfield. And Ware will be run out of bounds over on the far side of the field. But again, we do have a penalty flag back where the quarterback was.
I think it may be holding on LE. He just kind of threw it up with the rush. It was holding on LE. The penalties declined. Threw it over there in really triple coverage and good interception there for Cortland Ware, his second of the year in back-to-back games. So turnovers are even at 3 apiece for both teams tonight.
Yeah, we kind of baited them on that one. We looked like we was in a 3 deep, end up in a 2 deep, and he threw it and overthrew the receiver and got the interception. And Quinn Owens on a peel back block hit one of their players right underneath the chin.
I still
shaking
have
up a little bit.
stitches from when that happened, Otis. Back in the 70s, and I still have scars from that. That's a tough one.
Yeah, he never saw him coming.
Dustin, I felt a breeze there for a second. Is the wind kicking up out there? Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, it is. It's coming up from the south. You can't really see the flags from the press box on the home side, so maybe the south or the north, but yeah, it's coming from the south, so we've got a nice little breeze here to cool it off.
I'm not sure, though, on a night like tonight, with all the rain clouds around, even though they've held off, we did get a late start here tonight, but when that wind kicks up, I start looking for something to happen. Maybe it won't. Going to be Carthage first down at their own 44. 4:36 to go here in this third quarter. So on first down, Caps from the shotgun, has plenty of time, looks downfield, man wide open. Dixon with a catch at the 38.
And he's still going.
Inside the 35, down to the 30-yard line.
That was a good throw and catch. Devontae Dixon on the dig route, and then he made some extra yardage after the catch.
And from a defensive back standpoint, that'll break your spirit when you can't get that guy down, won't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we come out here in the second half a lot more physical and aggressive and going down the field.
Baylor Colley will split out wide to the far side of the field. Dixon will come here to the near side. Everybody else is in tight, right in the middle of the field between the hash marks.
And we're unbalanced left, and we're going to pitch it left.
And the running play inside the 30, inside the 20, down to the far sideline, inside the 10-yard line. Who is that, Mason Courtney?
Mason Courtney on it.
Courtney with his first carry of the night.
Yeah, we had an unbalanced line to the left, tackle over, pitched it left, and Courtney made some good plays after good blocks. This is what I mean by the running game right here, is taking the wind out of them.
Well, a lot happened right there. We had a Howells AC first down, and we're now in the Kelly's Collisions red zone at the 6-yard line, first and goal. Far side hash mark, eye in the backfield, this time the handoff.
And he scores.
In
Courtney.
the end zone, it's going to be Courtney for the touchdown. Carthage leads it with 3:35 to go here in this third quarter, and the Bulldogs have their first lead of the ballgame tonight.
Yeah, well, last week when Tucker had a fumble at home, they brought in Courtney, and he got some carries, and now we're going to go to the right-footed kicker on the extra points now.
And the extra point kick is up and good.
Look at the Leopards walk off the field. That's your telltale sign right there of what the run game will do to you.
So the extra point kick good. 19-13 is our score. 3:35 to go here in this third quarter of play. 19-13, Carthage leads it. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
There's nothing like football season in Texas. As the #1 ranked bank by Forbes in 2012, Prosperity Bank wishes the #1 ranked Carthage Bulldogs good luck as they begin their quest for another state championship. Prosperity Bank offers exceptional mortgage rates, low auto and commercial rates, along with a variety of deposit products including online banking and now mobile banking too. With over 200 locations across Texas, Prosperity Bank can meet all your banking needs just about anytime, anywhere. Go Bulldogs, all the way to another state championship. Prosperity Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And back once again here this evening at Harrisfield, Liberty Eylau High School in Texarkana. It is a 19-13 lead.
I think it should be 20.
Yeah, I guess it should be.
Yeah, they just didn't put the other point up there yet.
Well, I don't have the point either. Who kicked that one, Dustin? I know I've got Garcia as a kicker, but who's our other kicker?
Sorry about that. I had to get my mic on. Number 99, the right-footed kicker, kicked that extra point. 47.
Luis Pedra.
47 is our left-footed kicker, and it should be 20-13 because it was good.
Yep, that's correct.
Well, we're all mathematically challenged here tonight, so we'll get that figured out. Well,
make sure the referee got it right, Dustin.
All right, Carthage will kick off. 3:35 to go here in this third quarter. This time ball goes down to about the 6-yard line. Here comes Liberty Eylau on the return here on the near side. There's nothing going on there. Well, you can see that Mo has switched jerseys here.
Yes. Yes, we had 3 guys on the stop there. Got them again inside the 20. The kick wasn't quite as deep, but our coverage was good.
3:28 here in the third quarter. Carthage leading 20-13. Coming to you on the sideline of the microphone. Bulldogs come out a little bit more fire here in the second half, being a little bit more aggressive. Got the turnover there on defense, their third of the game.
And after a Dustin Burns sideline dispute, they have corrected the scoreboard. So 20-13 it is, and it's Liberty Eylau first down. From their own 20, cross from the shotgun, will fake a handoff coming near side, spins out of a tackle, gets up to the 25-yard line, but he is brought down there defensively
by our safety, number 8, Cole Whitlock.
Yep.
At the 5-yard gain.
Yeah, we brought him up on the end, and he blitzed and come around and crossed. The quarterback saw the pressure and just took off running, and he made the tackle.
Coming up on 3 minutes to go here, third quarter. Quick pass comes near side. Catch made by Liberty Eylau. Trying to get bouncing around over there on the near sideline.
And he fumbled. He fumbled, and we got it.
Deshaun Dickerson kept getting bounced around like a pinball, and he wouldn't go out of bounds, and he wouldn't go down. Ends up losing the ball. That's one time where extra effort cost you.
That's right.
Otis, you can probably attest that some playing a receiver, sometimes you just got to get out and get out of bounds.
And that's what he should have done there.
And by that time, the whole defense and the offense had come over there, and you got a lot more bodies and a lot more chances running to it and fumble.
And here's another thing you got to consider: that ball was on their left hash mark, which was on the short side of the field, so we got a lot of defenders there.
So the football is the Liberty Eylau 28-yard line. It's first down Carthage, and the Bulldogs can really twist some screws here if they can get this thing in the end zone.
As you can see, Dixon is uncovered up top. Now they rolling the safety down.
2:50 to go, third quarter, operating from the near side.
But they still got one-on-one. That's too dangerous.
And Caps will
and
throw
there it
that
is right
direction,
there.
right in stride to Dixon.
They should have been listening.
28-yarder. You calling the plays, Otis?
There's absolutely no way you can play that guy one-on-one with no help. The alignment was bad, and they paid for it.
Yeah, usually they've been playing, cover 2. That number one of the safeties, he was more in the middle of the field then. Just took too long to get over there. Calvante made a good move and outran the defender. Nice long touchdown pass, decent touchdown long pass for Gunner Caps there.
In stride, 28-yard touchdown pass with 2:42 to go here in this third quarter. And again, it's Peter on to attempt the extra point, and his kick is up and good. So the turnover turns right into a quick 7 points for the Carthage Bulldogs, and Carthage now takes this lead. And, at this point in time, and the way the game is going, I almost dare say a commanding 27-13 lead over Liberty Eylau. We'll take a break, step aside, be back with the Carthage kickoff. Have that for you here in just a moment. Once again, our score: Carthage 27, Liberty Eylau 13. Back in a moment on your Sports Beat station.
Hope Community Medicine provides quality medical care with a focus on family that is founded in faith. Hope Community is ready to help and heal with OB services, behavioral health, and dental. Hope Community offers your family the highest quality health and medical care regardless of insurance or income. Medicaid, Medicare, and most private insurance accepted. A sliding fee scale is offered if qualified. To make an appointment or get more info, call 936-598-2716. The center location of Hope Community Medicine.
2:42 to go here in this third quarter here at Harris Field at Liberty Eylau. And yeah, the momentum has definitely shifted. The things have begun to fall in place for the top-ranked Carthage Bulldogs, and Liberty Eylau, Otis, for the next quarter and 2 minutes plus, they may be in trouble.
Yes, And they know that. You can tell by their body language.
So the Carthage kickoff. And this one will come down to Roy at about the 2-yard line. He drops it, fumbles it around, picks it up, gets out past the 10, up to about the 12-yard line. And the special teams, the Carthage kickoff coverage team especially, they themselves are kind of changing the tempo of this game.
That's correct, Mark. And what makes this happen is a high, deep kick. And that's what allows that coverage to get down there. I think the last 4 kickoffs, they've been inside their 20. And it all starts with the high, deep kick.
Yes, we've had some good kickers come through here since Surratt's been here, and this year we got some kids that can really kick it deep. And sometimes with a team that has a lot of speed and a threat returning ball, we'll do a pooch kick, but we haven't done one this year, and we're getting good coverage by our kickoff team on these deep kicks.
Football's going to be spotted at the Liberty Eylau 14-yard line. Liberty Eylau going right to left.
That should be a penalty.
Yeah, they've got a player running onto the field at the last second. Penalty flag down. They let the play go, but going to bring it back.
Yeah, I need to correct myself from earlier when I said number 17 was their big receiver last year. Really, number 10, Cross, was their one of their deep threat receivers last year that had success against us last year. And they kind of stuck with him here more in the second quarter and here in the third quarter. I think he's probably your better runner at option. The number 17 can probably throw a little bit better, which Cross did have a long touchdown pass on Liberty Eyelau first possession of the second half.
Crazy thing was, though, Dustin, it was Cooper, 17, that was running onto the field. He's the one who got flagged. Not sure where he was going. Here's Cross, back to pass, downfield, intercepted, to be intercepted by Carthage at the 20-yard line, and weaving down inside the 10, down to about the 6-yard line. That
great pick by Darton.
Stephen Darton.
Yes, he read the quarterback eyes and jumped the ball and was right there for the pick and then a good return.
Well, defense created 2 turnovers in back-to-back possessions against Liberty Eylau after that long touchdown pass, and defense has really stepped it up a notch. Coach Preston and Coach Surratt are real good at making halftime adjustments. You've seen since it's quit raining, the passing game has picked up, and the defense has made some adjustments as well.
So where the first quarter was all played, the Carthage end of the field, this third quarter is all being played in the Liberty Eylau end. This is a 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Quickly raising up, throwing that fade into the far corner for Carthage, and that is going to be another Carthage touchdown.
Great throw and catch, just straight fade route. Caps hit K.O. Williams in the end zone. Great throw, great catch.
And number 7, K.O. Williams, he has the potential. He's a junior to be a good receiver this year. And I know that's with what we lost last year with D. Bowens and DeWaylen Meager and Makai Cobert. We got some guys that need to step up, and we've had some step up here in the second half.
2:03 to go here in this third quarter. So a 6-yard pass from Caps to Williams. And again, Peter on to attempt the extra point, and he gets it up in the air in a hurry, and it is up, and it is good. So, boy, things have totally changed here in this third quarter as Carthage has now jumped out to a 34-13 lead over Liberty Eylau. Well, I don't know what you said to them at halftime, Otis, but it's working.
It's like I said, it didn't really start. It started on the long drive in the first half when we ran the ball down the throat. That's what took the wind out of them. And I said then that it was going to be effective later in the ball game, and we can see that now.
2:03 to go here in the third quarter. Carthage leading 34-13. We'll step aside, take a break, and we'll be right back.
If you need construction done, check with Carlos and Shane Courtney at Courtney Construction Incorporated. They're the best in the business, whether it's pipeline or dirt work, oilfield maintenance, or general construction. The Courtneys are well experienced. Call them at 903-694-2911 or drop by 1300 Northeast Loop in Carthage. When you need it done right, call Courtney Construction Incorporated. They'll get it done.
2:03 to go here in the third quarter. 34-13, Carthage leads it. Carthage ready to kick off once again. And for the Bulldogs, 2 touchdowns after Liberty Eylau miscues here in this third. as Roy will take the football, drop it, pick it back up at the 5-yard line. And Roy will only get out to about the 18. That's where Liberty Eylau will put it in play first down there. But Otis, after the turnovers, score the very next play.
Right.
Last 2 times.
Yes.
That will kill your spirit in a hurry.
Yes.
Yeah, Lee has 4 possessions here in the third quarter and second half. I had the long touchdown pass, interception, fumble, interception, and most of the times after we get a turnover, Scott Surratt likes to take a shot downfield, and he's done it 2 series in a row after the turnover, 1 play touchdown both times.
But in all honesty, you guys, as off target as Gunnar Capps was in the first quarter, he is pinpoint right now.
That's exactly right.
Here's Cross on the carry, and Cross runs nicely up past the 30 to the 39-yard line. But yeah, those last 2 passes for Capps, the touchdown to Dixon and then the one to Williams, well, he was right on the money.
Right. And I think you saw a little erratic throws the first half due to the weather conditions. Now the rain stopped, the ball is dry, the field is dry, and you're seeing typical Gunnar Capps now.
Up to the 40-yard line is Liberty Eylau. They will run, trying to get around the corner here on the near side. Won't gain much, get a couple.
Desmond Hicks on the stop.
And as you see, number 34, the running back, he is also a starting linebacker on the defense for Liberty Eylau, going both ways, and they're just zone read quarterback keep on the previous play, then zone read outside, going to the corners.
2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side on the next play, and this one trying to get around the corner here on the near side, and they do up to a point as on the carry there for Liberty Eylau. That was Damon Henderson on the carry.
Yeah. Didn't get the edge set. They turned the corner on us. Alan Campos almost got there, but not quite.
Got a new safety in there, number 16. I think that's the Morgan kid.
Yes.
In there for Cole Whitlock. He had a little injury there on the second to last previous possession.
Next play, nothing going on there for the ball carrier for Liberty Eylau as he got hit in the backfield. Alan Campos coming in there to hit him low, able to at least dive forward to the midfield stripe, but that's as far as he gets.
Yeah, on the interception by Ware 2 possessions ago, Cole Whitlock kind of come off and they were looking at his shoulder. I don't see him over here. It wasn't nothing major serious. Maybe they're just taking a better look at him and putting Morgan in there.
30 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Been a big third quarter for the Carthage Bulldogs, blowing open a tie ball game. As the run straight ahead, won't gain much.
Nope. 1-yard gain, good stop by Charles Westmoreland.
It was a 7-7 ball game at halftime. It's 34-13 now. So a big third quarter indeed for the Bulldogs. But again, all those points coming in off the turnovers. So end of the third quarter here tonight at Harris Field at Liberty Eylau High School in Texarkana. End of 3. It is Carthage 34, Liberty Eylau 13. Step aside, we'll take a break. We'll be back. Fourth quarter action comes your way in just a moment on your Sports Beat station.
Hey folks, it's Matt Farrer
and Seth Martin.
The summer clearance event is in full swing here at Carthage Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Right now you can get a 2018 Ram 1500 quad cab for just $28,746 plus TT&L.
Looking for a great SUV? We've got you covered.
The amazing new 2018 Jeep Renegade is nicely equipped for just $21,815.
You have a nice radio voice. I just want you to know that. We only have 3 left at this price, so don't miss out. Come see us today at Carthage Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Fire and safety equipment salutes everyone living a safe lifestyle. Safe is what we are, not what we do. Find an extensive array of personal protective equipment at Fire and Safety. Boots, gloves, hearing protection, and flame-resistant clothing. You needn't look anywhere else either for fire extinguishers, kitchen suppression systems, sales, service, and inspections. Fire and Safety stocks every tool or wearable needed to protect your family, employees, and yourself. Open Saturdays 8 till 3:30, 9036-938292, and 24/7 on Facebook and TexasFireandSafety.com.
About ready to get started with fourth quarter action here tonight at Liberty Eylau in Texarkana. Carthage Bulldogs score 21, outscore Liberty Eylau 21-6 there in the third. Lead this thing now 34-13. And as we start the fourth, it'll be a 2nd and 9 situation for Liberty Eylau as they go left to right now. Have the football at the Carthage 49. Cross, the quarterback will fake a handoff, keep it himself. He's pretty smooth as he makes his way down to the 40. Inside the 40, it'll be another Liberty Eylau first down.
Yep, we didn't have anybody on the quarterback there.
Yeah, just zone read, keeper, injury update on Cole Whitlock. He got banged up on that interception by Ware. He does have his shoulder pads on, sitting down. It's nothing major. I think they're just holding him out.
Okay.
Next play, handoff straight ahead. The ball carrier goes down in a hurry.
Number 56, Colin Lister.
Yeah, that's a big hit there on the running back by Lister.
No gain. Football stays at the 28. Again, the fake to the handoff this time. Quarterback keeps it himself and wishes that he hadn't.
Had 2 of them on him that time. Ingram and Hicks.
I thought we were going to have another injury timeout, another lineman for LE. They've already lost one starting lineman. Now they got one down, so let's take a 30-second commercial break, and we'll be back to Bulldog football. Carthage leading 34-13 with 11-10 left in the fourth quarter.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical crew knows electricity. From light switches to oil well power, they know electricity and is your authorized Generac generator sales, installation, and service hookup. Hal's offers Goodman and Train indoor weather systems and works on everybody else's. New, upgrade, or repair, Hal's crew connects you now with financing. The Hal's crew is voted best electricians and best air conditioning contractor in Panola County. Know your electricity. Know Hal's number, 903-693-7451. Hometown guys Clyde Chemnitz Jr. and Bo Watts at Carthage Service Center and Tire have the go-to mechanics of Panola County. Providing a free multi-point inspection is just one service offered. When buying new tires, every set comes with a service of free rotation and flat fixes for the life of the tires. Buy the Tire Road Hazard Plan for added peace of mind. Retail customers only, here's a tire deal. Buy from CST during the summer months and you could be reimbursed. Get details on the Hill at West Panola and the Loop or call 903-693-6688, Carthage Service Center and Tire.
11-10 to go here in the third quarter. Correct my math there from a moment ago. Carthage has outscored Liberty Eylau 27-6 here in this third quarter. Bulldogs lead it 34-13. 3rd and 12 situation for Liberty Eylau at the Carthage 40. Pass out into the flats on the far side of the field. Catch made.
3
breaking
missed
a couple
tackles.
of tackles. Yep. And down the sideline and in the end zone is going to be Cedric Dickerson for the 40-yard touchdown.
Had 3 missed tackles and the safety got blocked and he took it into the end zone.
Yeah, we didn't get out there aggressive enough, and a big block on Morgan at the safety allowed him to go down the sidelines and score. Game ain't over yet.
So here in the fourth, Liberty Eylau with the 40-yard touchdown pass, cross to Dickerson. And it looks like Liberty Eylau wants to do the 2-point thing. Otis, they've been listening to you about the kicking game. So Cross from the shotgun on the 2-point conversion. He will fake a handoff. Here comes the backside pressure. Cross running out of time and room, and he just throws it up in the air, and it's going to be caught by Cooper. Well,
we had that defense fairly well. The receiver just went up over the top of our guys and caught it.
So Cross to Cooper for the 2-point conversion.
That's one of those backyard plays. And
yeah, Rayvon Ingram was coming on a blitz and had to flush the quarterback out, and he rolled out. And just like you said, threw it up to number 17, that tall receiver. So able to get a foot in bounds.
34-21 is our score now. As again, Liberty Eylau with the touchdown. The touchdown pass across to Dickerson of 40 yards, just coming out of the backfield. Some broke tackles there along the way. And across to Cooper in the back of the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And 34-21 is where we are. And in all honesty, Otis, Liberty Eylau, they got down. I mean, Carthage really put the squeeze on them there in the third quarter. And you could tell they were getting down. Got a little fight left in them. And that's good to see, I guess, from a Liberty Eylau standpoint. But, regardless of how this game turns out and what the score ends up being, this Liberty Eylau team, you're going to see them playing late in November.
Yeah.
And we're not going to be surprised, are we?
They are a very talented team. They got some great skilled kids. And they're going to make those kind of plays against anybody.
Well, here they come with the kickoff. Short kick that Carthage will take at the 20-yard line. Back to the middle of the field, but kind of running out of room and running out of real estate to do something with it. Over there was Carthage ball carrier.
Roe Garrett on the return, got it up to the 25.
Injured Carthage player, that was Garrett. Looks like he may have got the breath knocked out of him.
I hate that.
We'll go ahead and take us another 30-second commercial break. Coming to you live on the XL Forward Sideline microphone. Carthage leading 34-21. 10:34 left in the fourth quarter.
Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated are evaluating consultants. What does that mean? They appraise minerals, industrial, utility properties, and data services. From their evaluations of a net worth, fair taxes can be levied. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated doing their part to be a good neighbor and helping our part of the world stay strong and solvent. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated, evaluating consultants.
34-21. Carthage leads it over Liberty Eylau here this evening with 10:34 to go here in this fourth quarter of play. So Otis, the helmet under the chin, I hate that. I hate getting the wind knocked out of it. That hurts. Oh, man, that hurts. At the 25-yard line, here's Caps rolling out to his right, stops, looks downfield, fires that one toward the. I think Dustin was the intended receiver. He was right there.
I'm down here at the 34 of.
Oh, come on, Dustin. Go with it, Dustin. You were the intended receiver. Help me out here.
I think Gunner did the right thing. I think he just threw it away. Everybody was covered. A little bootleg there. Tight end coming across the field was covered. Receiver going down the sideline was covered away. He just did the smart thing and threw it away.
Yeah.
10:28 to go
Again,
here.
He booted to the short side of the field, kind of ran out of real estate over there.
Everybody kind of bunched in. One receiver here to the near side of the field. Carthage on the running play straight ahead. Ball carrier running hard, gets hit hard, still falls forward up to the 32.
As Courtney's still in the ball game, picked up 6 yards on that carry.
So Mason Courtney has come on to run well. Tucker Smith has had a good night tonight running the football. Two receivers will split out wide here to the near side on 3rd and 5. Carthage will have two receivers to the far side of the field as well. Liberty Eylau coming on the pressure on the pass downfield. Right in stride once again, but
just
dropped this time.
That was a great throw. You got a flag on the field.
All sides. Liberty Eylau is 3rd and 5. Will be first down. Yeah, the safety come over there right as Dixon was getting his fingertips on it just a little bit out front. I think is him coming over. May have heard the footsteps and just couldn't reel it back in.
I'm just amazed at how accurate Gunner Caps has become after that first quarter.
Well, that first quarter was out of character for Gunner. Like I said, I think the weather condition had a lot to do with that, throwing a slick ball.
Well, see, now, we talked about that in pregame, about practicing with a wet ball. I bet they practice a little more with one after today.
What we're seeing out of Gunner now is typically what we normally see.
9:48 to go here in the fourth.
They're offsides again.
And they'll blow the whistle on that one as the throw downfield is incomplete. Carthage leading this ball game by a 34-21 score. It was 7-7 there for a while. 7-7 at halftime. 13-13 for a while. And then Liberty Eylau started committing some turnovers, and Carthage made them pay with quick strikes.
Yeah, going back to that previous pass play, even though Liberty Eylau was offside, I think his man was Holcomb. He was split out from the tight end position, but the safety got over there so quick to Calvante. He covered so much ground, as we talked about how fast Liberty Eylau was. Looked like Calvante was open, but the safety got over there right about the time he tried to catch it.
First and 5 situation for Carthage. From the shotgun, Capps, little option pitch to his right and up toward the midfield stripe, the Carthage ball carrier.
It was a good hard run by Courtney there.
No, that was Tucker Smith.
Is that Tucker back in?
Yeah, ran a little option play there.
Okay, yeah, that's Tucker back in there. Now Courtney's coming back in. Got us a first down, got us another 2 minutes.
So set it in players left and right, trying to keep them fresh out there on, again, kind of a very damp and muggy night here in Texarkana. From the 49-yard line is Courtney on the running play, keeping his balance and getting inside the 45 down to the 43-yard line. I think, Otis, you talked about the offensive line taking over last week. Probably a good time for them to take over again.
And they are. That was first down. We got 7 yards.
Courtney, he's not the biggest kid out there. He's going to run hard, and we saw last year against Liberty Eylau, Keontae wasn't quite running like Coach Surratt wanted him to and how he knew he could run. And we, kind of took him out at there midway through the third quarter. Offensive line doing a great job, opening up holes, good pass protection. We haven't given up a sack all year.
Yep.
They've kind of got on some rushes on Gunner, but they hadn't given up any sacks tonight.
Carthage going right to left here from the 42-yard line. A delayed handoff. Again, it's going to be Courtney on the carry.
Another first down, another 2 minutes.
So for Otis, it's all about the clock management right now, huh?
Absolutely.
8:21 to go here, fourth quarter.
We can whip them up front.
Yeah, as I look out there at Liberty Eyelau defense, they're moving in some guys on defensive line. You can tell some of them getting a little bit tired. At least I think got a new corner in, number 13 on that side of the field over there.
Carthage will come out with a receiver to each side of the field. Everybody else is in tight. Pitch back around the right side, and that's going to be Courtney on the run. Got hit, stood up, backed up, took another 4 steps down to the 33-yard line.
Well, that one was all running back. He really didn't have a place to go, but he made something out of nothing and picked up 6 yards.
Yeah, one of our tight ends got beat on the block, and he took a hit, but the good thing about Mason is he's keeping his shoulders low to the ground, forward. That way, when he does get hit, he doesn't fall back. He was able to get some extra yardage after that first hit.
7.5 to go here in the fourth. And that whole clock management thing, Otis, now.
That's what it's about right now.
I've harped about it the entire game, and what's Carthage doing now? They're huddling after every play and taking their time. At the line of scrimmage, handoff coming near side, little end around action, and that is going to be Ro Garrett on the carry, and Garrett just doesn't want to go down.
And still not down.
Well,
and now we got some blows.
Well, Garrett got pushed a little too far. Oh, my goodness. Garrett really took a hit.
Some kid come off the field over there. We got a big fight.
We've got an unfortunate situation here. As it's on the Liberty Eylau side of the field on the track. And it still is kind of out on the field. Well, that is unfortunate because Garrett didn't want to go down. And he took exception to getting pushed off of the field.
Well, they took him all the way to the track.
All the way to the track. And then once he got on the track, a Liberty Eylau player that was on the bench came sprinting down the track and then really lowered the boom on Garrett.
Yeah, that guy should be ejected. We're going to see what happens here.
Yeah, some kid with a jersey on didn't even have pads on come over there and lay one Carthage kid out on the track.
Yeah. Well, that is unfortunate because it's been a really entertaining football game here tonight.
Yeah, the LE kid threw the first one through the punch, and then we kind of joined in and with some other players coming in. So probably going to have some multiple ejections here. Surratt is not too happy.
6:59 to go here in this fourth quarter. It's 34-21. I mean, I guess, well, when you've got speed, Otis, you've got the strike ability to get a couple of scores. Don't know if it would happen.
No. They got speed, but they can't protect well enough.
Yeah. Well, our officiating crew, good luck to them because they've got their work cut out for them here trying to figure this one all out. Because there's definitely, I would assume, going to be some ejections. And
I think the thing that was most concerning was you had some fans over here in front of this concession stand and jump over the rail coming out there. But as officials are meeting here, we're meeting with both head coaches, so we're going to talk about who's being ejected.
Well, again, it was just a simple run around left end. Roe Garrett on the carry. Garrett got pushed off out of the field. Finally, to his credit, he didn't want to go down. Once he got pushed off the field, he still didn't want to go down. Well, and then the pushing and shoving ensued, and then the benches got involved, especially here on the Liberty Eylau side. There were some players that got involved and weren't even on the field of play at the time. Hockey, that would be the third man in, Otis, and that's a big no-no.
Yes.
Can't be the third man in a fight. Well, anyway, 6:59 to go here in the fourth.
And there was some Carthage guys that come over there and tried to break it up, but by that time it was right there on the LE sideline. Basically their whole team come over there.
Yeah.
It was just a little too late.
Well, good opportunity to check some scores of some other games here. Longview all over Marshall tonight. 52-14 is the score in that one going into the fourth quarter. Pittsburgh has come back to take a 20-16 lead over Pine Tree. Pleasant Grove has come back over Henderson 33-24 in that ball game. Van and Gilmer, both here still locked up. Gilmer 42, Van 41 in that ball game. Gladewater 37 over Atlanta. U Spring shutting out ARP 39-0. White Oak 35-7 over New Diana. Well, how are you on hand signals there, Otis? I saw.
Well, I'm just hoping that we didn't get a kid ejected, and we didn't. So I'm good with the offset penalties.
I am amazed. I will confess. When I saw the official point both directions and say offsetting, I'm very surprised. There was a lot that went on.
Somebody should have gotten thrown out.
Well, I think so. But there was a lot that went on that play.
Yep. I don't even think they threw out the fans who jumped the fence down there.
Well, okay. Just as well. 6:59 to go here. I get our officials are still kind of huddled up at the 22 talking, but I think they've done all they're going to do. And here, look, our referee looks like he wants to mark the ball ready for play, and let's get on with it. 6:59 to go here, fourth quarter, 34-21.
Well, I was listening to Coach Ratty brought the team over, and Rue 4, he is out. We had unsportsmanlike conduct basically on every player for LE and every player for, the Carthage offense. Offsetting, I think the other player that threw the punch is out as well. They said one more and you're out of the game. If you're out of the game now, you're going to be out next week.
Okay.
All right, we just need to run the clock out right here.
Well, Steve Wells coming off the field over here on the near side, the Liberty Eylau coach. And teams are back on the field, and one of the Bulldogs had to come all the way back over here to the Liberty Eylau track and retrieve that was Gunner Capps coming over here to retrieve somebody's equipment.
No, it was a mouthpiece.
Keep those in the situation. Carthage back to the line of scrimmage, and now we'll have another penalty flag. Procedure call against Carthage with 6:59 to go here in the fourth. Moves football back to the 27-yard line. And Carthage leading the contest 34-21. Playing here in the fourth quarter. Got a late start tonight after weather delays for about a half hour.
Got Patrick Williams in, number 18 at receiver.
Baylor College split out wide here to the near side as the handoff will go to Courtney. And Courtney, my goodness, he finds a way to slip through the hole there at 25 down to the 22. He looked stopped cold at the line of scrimmage and somehow found a way to get through there.
Yeah, he's slender and a little elusive and was able to slip through a little crack and get good yardage.
Sophomore Karsten Williams coming in at left tackle.
43, Cy Schumacher, another sophomore.
Cy Schumacher's coming in at fullback.
Football at the 23-yard line. It's a 2nd and 11 situation from a Carthage standpoint. Clock runs, 6:20 to go. Pitch back to Courtney around the right end. Finds an opening down the hash mark. And he is quickly down just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. But it'll be another Howes AC first down.
Yes, we knocked them 3 yards off the ball there.
And I think, and then Courtney knocked him another 2 or 3 yards at contact. So a Howes AC first down. We're in the Kelly's Collision red zone. 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Another Carthage score here would pretty much ice things, but again, the Bulldogs, they are draining that clock for all it's worth. Far side hash marker. Schumacher goes in motion across the backfield. The handoff will go to Courtney. And the defense for Liberty Eylau raises up and makes a quick tackle there for a loss back to the 12.
Yep, on the stretch play, we didn't get the end seal, and there's no cutback lane. They whipped us on that one.
And those stretch plays, they look so good when they work. But when they don't, usually that's defensive pressure comes out of nowhere and tackles you from the side. In Carthage, back to the line of scrimmage. 5 seconds on the play clock from the 12-yard line. Raise it up, throwing the fade pattern here on the near side. Incomplete to the pass intended for Baylor College.
Baylor kind of mistimed his jump on there and jumped too soon.
Well, and actually one of those where he didn't need to jump at all. I think if he'd have kept running,
right.
If he'd have kept running, it would have dropped right in his hands.
I'm trying to get some clarification. I think maybe we had 2 players that were ejected that were on that first snap, and maybe that was a penalty and they had to come off. So that's why Karsten Williams came in, because of maybe JT Romero may have gotten ejected as well.
Yeah, I was hesitant to say that, but I'm not surprised because I did see him throw a punch over here.
There was a lot going on over on this Liberty Eylau track.
In defense, now that was after they had tackled Rowe on the ground. He did come in late.
Well, like I say, there was a lot going on from both sides.
Yeah, and some kid wearing a jersey and just street clothes come up there and waylaid one of our players on the track, I'm sure.
Well, it was Garrett.
No, I think it was somebody else. It was someone a little bit smaller. Garrett was up there amongst the middle of them. Yeah. But, it's something you don't want to see. We saw that last year in SFA and Nacogdoches against Henderson. Tempers are kind of flaring a little bit. Carthage still leading 34-21 with 4:52 left in the fourth quarter. They got 3rd and 10 with the ball at the LE, about 11.5-yard line.
Liberty Eylau calling the timeout, so they'll have a couple remaining here in the contest. Eventually, we will get this thing finished here tonight, and when that happens, we'll do our game recap. Dustin will have an interview down on the field, and then we will get you to the Friday night scoreboard show.
Dustin, was Garrett ejected too?
Yes, he was one, and he was ejected. Okay. And I don't know if there was some miscommunication between the officials and Coach Surratt. I don't know who on LE was, but I guess JT Romero was.
Yes.
That's why you got Karsten Williams in there. He is now at the left guard.
Yeah, and Takeish is the left tackle.
Yeah, they made a little swap there.
Yeah, they moved Booty over to right tackle.
And back to the line of scrimmage at the 11-yard line. Again, penalty flags will fly. So having a hard time getting into the rhythm of the game again after everything on the sideline.
I don't see number 1 from LE out there, and I hadn't said anything up until now, but he has been running his mouth pretty regular throughout the game. Yeah. And I think he was the one that him and Rashabers got into it.
Okay. I can see him down on the bench here.
Yeah. He was running his mouth pretty much the whole game.
Well, penalty against Liberty Eylau is going to move the football inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. 4:46 to go in the fourth. As Caps from the shotgun will have an empty backfield. 5 receivers in the patterns. He drops back to pass. Here comes the pressure, but he lost one run across the end zone toward the post. Incomplete.
A little too long. Let's bring up a fourth down. It'll be interesting to see if we're going to kick a field goal or go for it here.
4:40 to go here, fourth quarter. 34-21 our score.
Knowing Surratt is close, we'll go for it. We just got to get down to the 1 for the first down.
Yeah.
All right, so the Bulldogs can get a first down without scoring, as again it's an empty backfield for Caps. Everybody, receivers will look over to the sideline for the play. And there seems to be some miscommunication out on the field, so Carthage is going to call for a timeout.
And they'll lead lined up in man defense with a safety over Cavante.
So the Carthage timeout, a service of Bauer Furniture, your local Lazy Boy headquarters, located on West Panola, next door to the fire station. That's Bauer Furniture. Well, the Carthage faithful, they have stayed for this thing. They're still packing the stands over on the far side here at Liberty Eylau. Great turnout here. Get 4:40 to go in the fourth. Carthage ahead 34-21. It was 7-7 at the half, 13-13 for a while. Liberty Eylau started turning the football over, fumbles and interceptions. Carthage started making them pay on one-play drives, 2 of those. Caps, a couple of touchdown passes here in the second half. Courtney and Smith running hard. And we're at 34-21. Now back to play. Carthage at the line of scrimmage. 4th down from the 7-yard line.
Again, we come out in empty. 5 receivers set.
Caps back to pass.
Throws a slant wide open.
Yep, sure was.
Great pitch and throw. Tucker Smith.
Good job by Gunner sitting in the pocket.
Yes.
I think the outside linebacker who was covering the slot receiver just blitzed, and he stood in there and waited till it opened up.
He didn't flinch one bit. He stood in there and threw a strike. Hit him right between the 2 and the 6.
4:31 to go here in the fourth, and so the 7-yard touchdown pass from Caps to Smith. And again for Caps, that's his 3rd touchdown pass here in the second half.
Going for 2.
40-21 our score. And for Carthage, running back deep in the backfield, but yep, man's wide open there in the middle of the end zone. That
Caden Holcomb, tight end.
Again, boot by the quarterback. Play action, tight end wide open in the flat. There was nobody within 5 yards of him.
All right, so Caps to Holcomb.
Makes the score 42-21 with 4:28 remaining.
So Caps to Holcomb on the 2-point conversion. So again, 42-21 is our score. Carthage leads it over Liberty Eylau, and we'll step aside. We'll take a break. Be back here in just a moment on your Sports Beat station.
Finding a sharp pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV for less than $10,000 is like looking for a needle in a haystack. They're out there somewhere, but where? Well, we've got what you're looking for here at XL Ford in Carthage. Hey, this is Mason Good. If you're wanting a nice, clean, used vehicle at a bargain price, just come to XL Ford. We've got a good inventory of new car trades, auction deals, and direct buys priced under $10,000. Come check it out. We're right on the loop and right on the price at XL Ford in Carthage, or on the web at xlcarthage.com.
4:28 to go here in this fourth quarter of play. Carthage kickoff coming up. Nice high kick that will come down to about the 7-yard line. Almost thought the ball carrier put a knee down there, but apparently not. Got up to the 25, up past the 30, and will be brought down there. So Liberty Eylau has the football, but 4:15 to go here in the fourth. And a 42-21 Carthage lead.
Right there, you can see the difference of 10 and 12 on the distance of a kickoff. So now they got the ball up beyond the 35. But on those high, deep kicks, we have time to get down there and pin them inside the 20.
$4:15 to go here in the fourth.
We still got our starters out on defense.
Isaiah Cross at quarterback, and he operates out of an empty backfield with 5 receivers, 3 to the far side, but he'll pull it down and run with it. 40, 45, midfield into Carthage territory, down at the 47-yard line. So Cross, 6'1 senior.
Rayvon Ingram on the stop.
Got number 13 in there at outside linebacker for Campos.
And that's Mason Bobo. Look like he's coming on the blitz.
Handoff of the running play for Liberty Eylau, and there's nothing going on there.
Quentin Owens on the tackle.
Henderson on the attempted carry for Liberty Eylau. Leopards will be brought down right at midfield stripe with 3:39 to go.
Oh, Quentin Owens, he's really, really tough to block.
4-man front for Carthage is Cross back to pass. Passes out near side, and Shane Porcher forgot to catch the ball. He was open, ball in his hands, couldn't hang on. $3:29 to go here now in the fourth. Again, 42-21, Carthage lead. And where Carthage was doing everything to milk the clock, Liberty Eylau keeps stopping the clock. Shotgun snap, Cross feels the pressure, and he gets away from
had
it.
him and spun him loose.
Over to the far side of the field he goes, but he'll only get so far as a lot of white jerseys converge on him at the 47-yard line. End up losing 3 on the play.
That's rare you see Owens get back there and not finish the play.
Well, we did a good job. Just keep hustling and going to the ball there because Cross does have speed.
Yep.
And quick, got good feet as well.
Brings up fourth down.
4th and 15 situation for Liberty Eylau at their own 48-yard line. Clock runs, 2:45 to go. Cross will take the snap and roll out to his right. Looks downfield. This one's going to be intercepted at the 26-yard line.
By Morgan. Austin Morgan, number 16 on the pick, sophomore.
He did what he did, stay back, stay deep. That's a 6th turnover of the game for LE. I'm sure you'll see a lot of running here. 42-21 Carthage with 2:32 left in the fourth quarter. Coming to you live on the sideline on the XL4 sideline microphone.
Well, a lot of turnovers in the ballgame tonight, no doubt about that. Carthage had their rash of them in the first quarter. Liberty Eylau has had a bunch, especially here in the second half.
Got a host of new Bulldogs in there. Center Connor Davis, Audrey Wallace, Jaden Jacks, Side Blacksher,
Carson Williams, big sophomore in the line there.
And Jaden Thomas is the tailback. Tight end, Jackson Brumbaugh. Anthony Wilson at the quarterback.
And we have 2.5 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter.
Cartrell Fulton at receiver.
42-21, Carthage leads it. It was a late starting ball game. A lot of action once we got started. Pitch back, running play around the right end, and running hard. Still on his feet up past the 40-yard line.
That's Jaden Thomas. Every time he comes in the ball game and touch the ball, he's got a little spark to him.
So nice run for Thomas. Gets a first down. That'll stop the clock for a second, but now they get the chain set, and the clock continues to run. 2 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Just hear it, though. It's late in the game. All these youngsters get to go in, and coach is like, look, go in the huddle and stay there as long as you can.
So Tavian Wilson in at receiver.
Pitch back to Thomas, and he didn't catch it. Dropped the football. And Liberty Eylau was all over it at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, that was kind of a hard pitch when that back's heading downfield. Need a little softer pitch there.
Well, Dustin, the turnover fest continues right down to the final minute.
Yeah, that's our fourth. So 10 turnovers tonight.
Who's counting?
I lost count a long time ago. On both sides. All right, Liberty Eylau will have the football at the Carthage 33-yard line. Minute 35 to go here in this fourth quarter. Cross will throw a little swing pass out here to the near side. Catch made. Ball carrier falls down inbounds at the 27. Well, it was interesting with a minute 20 to go because I wasn't sure, Otis. I wasn't sure if Cross for Liberty Eylau would just start taking shots at the end zone from here. But he didn't. Here, it's a running play, looking for the option. Pitches back, near side, down the sideline, inside the 10, down to the 5-yard line. Henderson on the carry. Well,
we had a shot at him, Kevion Toole, but he missed him.
Why rear back and throw for the end zone when you can run an option play, huh? Gets the football down inside the 5 to the 4. Less than a minute to go. Clock runs. 55 seconds to go. Liberty Eylau, this time they will fire the pass across the back of the end zone, and this one is going to be caught for a touchdown. So Cross on the touchdown pass here late in the ball game with 47 seconds to go. Liberty Eylau will go for the extra point kick here.
Yeah, and they have had trouble getting their players in on the field at the same time for their extra point, so they don't have all their players on there half the time, so they have to call a timeout. Coming to you on the XF4 sideline microphone, Carthage leading 42-27 with the extra point coming up for LE with 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And if my count is correct, there's still one player short. Hey, there's one running out there, number 58.
It was Jakeem Butler, a junior receiver, that made the reception on the touchdown pass. 47 seconds to go here in this long ball game tonight. Had a little weather delay, got us a late start, about 30 minutes. Since then, though, rain has stopped. It's been a relatively pleasant evening. 42-27.
Why not go for two here, Mark? Is this extra point going to be?
Well, unless they need the practice. I mean, you know,
well, they definitely need some practice.
The end result is obviously out of reach, so give the young man some practice there. And the left foot kicker knocks it through. It was a confidence builder, Otis.
Yeah, I guess you can look at it that way.
Gregorio Aguilar, you never know. Come November, he may hit a game-winning field goal for Liberty Eylau deep in the playoffs.
Yeah,
and you'll look back on tonight and know that extra point was a confidence builder for him.
Yeah. It had to be from that distance right there if it's 5 yards deeper.
All right, I got you. Okay. All right. Well, the extra point does make it 42-28. All right, eventually we will get you to the scoreboard show here tonight, so stay with us for that. Mark McLean filling in for Larry Allen. He'll be back next week. Otis, you'll be back next week. As far as we know.
As far as we know.
Dustin. Dustin's the only mainstay on this broadcast here tonight. The rest of us, we just feel like we're filling in.
We're the B team.
Well, sometimes those JV players got to step up and play.
No, y'all done a good job.
It's been
filling
fun.
in.
Been fun.
Mark, I've listened to you sometimes covering 10 Hall. For a one-man doing a game, you do a good job play-by-play.
Thanks, sir. Well, you have roamed the sidelines well tonight.
I don't know about the roaming. He's been in that same spot all night for it. I can see. Within 5 or 10 yards of there.
You mean he doesn't roam too far?
No, I roam. My feet are getting a little tired right now.
I'll bet. That track's unforgiving when you get on it, isn't it? The track they have here, it doesn't look like a very comfortable, cushiony track. All right, here's a high pooch kick that a fair catch will be taken by Carthage at the 30-yard line. Good move there.
Anthony Wilson with the fair catch. More than likely, we'll come out and take a knee.
47 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, 42-28 our score. And again, if you weren't with us in the first half, it'd be hard to believe. It was 7-7 ball game. Liberty Eylau scored first. Carthage had to score just to tie things up. Then Liberty Eylau took a 13-7 lead on a long pass play, 80-something yards pass play. Carthage had to come back and tie that up.
Victory formation. Anthony Wilson, that quarterback, takes a knee.
And Liberty Eylau does not move. They just stand right in the spot. Less than 40 seconds to go here in this fourth quarter. So the Carthage Bulldogs are going to go to 2-0 on the season with tonight's 42-28 win. And for Liberty Eylau, they're going to fall to 0-2 with a tough game next week against Texas High. But again, come November, come playoff time, you figure they'll be there. Whatever their record is, they'll be there.
Yes. They are a very athletic and a very dangerous team. They can be in a ball game with just about anybody. As you can see, they don't have that many players, so a numbers game can catch up with them.
Well, 42-28, that's going to be the final score here tonight from Harris Field in Texarkana at Liberty Eylau High School. And Otis, I have certainly enjoyed it.
Yes, sir. Enjoyed commentary with you tonight. Look forward to us working together again at some point.
Yes, sir. We are going to take a break here for a couple of minutes. We'll come back and we'll do a game recap of tonight's contest. And then here in just a little bit, we'll go back down to the field to Dustin Burns. He'll have his post-game interview with head coach Scott Surratt. Do that for you here in just a little bit as well. Final score here tonight at Liberty Eylau. Carthage Bulldogs 42, Liberty Eylau 28. Step aside, take a break, be back with our game recap here in just a couple of minutes on your Sports Beat station.
First State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC equal housing lender, provides convenient, quick, and reliable control of your money with the FSB&T Smart ATM. Helpful technology that's close to visiting an FSB&T teller. You don't need deposit slips or envelopes. It provides instant deposits confirmation with all cash deposits immediately available. Check deposits print on your receipt with up to $3,000 available per business day. And FSB&T Smart ATM is awake 24/7, waiting for you at the First State Bank and Trust Convenience Bank.
Grace is one of the greatest truths we learn about God in the Bible. Grace tells us that though we do not deserve God's blessings, because of His nature, God offers us His blessings anyway. We all enjoy being the beneficiaries of God's grace. The Bible also tells us that we are to show grace to others as well. In Proverbs 3:27, we are told not to withhold good from others when it is within our power to do so. This is Monty Pierce, pastor at Central Baptist in Carthage. We are trying to learn together to be a people that shows grace to one another. Do you need a little grace? We invite you to join with us. On Sunday mornings, we have Bible study for all ages at 9:30, And the worship service begins at 10:45. If you can't join us in person, we're live on KGAS AM and FM and on cable channel 18. This is Dr. Monty saying, may God richly bless you as you seek to serve Him.
Jeanette and Darcy at the Carthage Flower Shop on the square in downtown Carthage want to help you create a beautiful arrangement of fresh flowers and any other gift ideas. Not only can they handle all of your flower needs, they also have balloons, gift baskets, candy, and candles. Call Carthage Flower Shop at 903-693-3248 or stop by today to treat that special someone, no matter the reason.
On Friday night at Harris Field at Liberty Eylau High School in Texarkana, it was non-district football action as the Carthage Bulldogs came calling on the Liberty Eylau Leopards. And when it was all said and done, a tight game early that ends up being a Carthage victory. 42-28 ends up being the final score. Liberty Eylau would score first in the ballgame. 7:42 to go in the first quarter. It was Dickerson on a 7-yard run. Aguilar's extra point kick made it 7-0 Liberty Eylau. Then Carthage would come back and score early in the second quarter. And again, this came after the Bulldogs had a rash of turnovers, fumbles, and interceptions in the first quarter. But Carthage would get on the scoreboard with 10:24 to go in the second quarter. 2-yard Smith run. Garcia's kick made it 7-7. Liberty Eylau would score, and 7-7. That's where we were at halftime, by the way. Third quarter, it would be a Liberty Eylau on a third and long play. It would be an 88-yard touchdown pass from the quarterback cross to Greer. The extra point was no good, and Liberty Eylau led with 10:21 to go third quarter, 13-7. Carthage would come back with 6:31 to go in the third. 3-yard Smith run. Extra point would be no good. We're tied once again, now at 13. Then Carthage would start taking over with some turnovers given by Liberty Eylau, and the Bulldogs would score in rapid succession as Courtney would run it in from 6 yards out with 3:35 to go in the third quarter. Piedre came in to kick the extra point to make it 19-13. Another turnover led to a Caps to Dixon 28-yard pass. 2:42 to go third quarter, 27-13. 6-yard Caps to Williams pass with 2:03 to go in the third quarter. 34-13 Carthage led there. Then we go into the fourth quarter. Liberty Eylau would score with 10:52 to go. It was cross to Dickerson on a 40-yard play. The extra point try for two was good, and it was 34-21. Then with 4:31 to go in the fourth, it was Caps to Smith, 7-yard pass to make it 42-21 after the Caps to Holcomb 2-point conversion. Liberty Eylau would finish out the scoring with 47 seconds to go in the game. Cross to Butler. Aguilar's kick was good, and with 47 seconds to go in the game is how we end up the ball game with a final score of 42-28. So for Carthage, 0, 7, 27, and 8 in the game. Liberty Eylau 7, 0, 6, and 15. Carthage, number one team in the state in Class 4A, goes 2-0 on the season. A big ball game coming up at Marshall next week for Liberty Eylau. They are now 0-2 on the season, and their next game will be a home contest against Texas High next week. But again, on Friday night at Harris Field in Texarkana at Liberty Eylau High School. Turnover-plagued ball game, that's for sure. Both teams had their share, but a big second half for the Carthage Bulldogs, and Carthage wins the ball game by a final score of 42-28. That's our final. From Harris Field in Texarkana at Liberty Eylau High School, I'm Mark McLean reporting for your Sports Beat station. Otis, some final thoughts on what you saw on this one tonight?
Well, when you're defending state champion, everybody's going to come out with a lot of emotions at the beginning of the ball game. We got to be able to match that. They came out really, really fired up, and they was playing fast and aggressively at the beginning of the ball game. It took us a while to get used to their speed, so they made some plays early, but we were still dominating the line of scrimmage. and it was just only a matter of time before we settled down and played Carthage Bulldog football. And once we got into a rhythm, we was able to overwhelm them.
Don't see it on the uniform, but that target's there, isn't it?
Yes. We're the measuring stick. You know, the next game we play is just the next game, but to our opponent, it's the game against the state champions. So that's their measuring stick. They like to come out and they be fired up early. You'll see that game after game after game after game. It's kind of like a prize fight of being in a big fight. That underdog's going to come out usually aggressively and throw some blows early. But as the fight progresses, the cream rises to the top, and that's kind of what you saw tonight.
Once again, our final score of the ball game here tonight, Carthage winning it over Liberty Eylau. Again, it was tied at 7, tied at 13. So close there for a while. 42-28 ends up being our final score. And now I believe down on the field, there's Dustin.
Coach got the victory tonight. Always tough facing LE, their speed and their athletes and athleticism. I'll just let you talk about the offense and defense and special teams as well.
Well, for number one, and LE was hungry for their first victory. They played a lot better. We knew they would. We knew they would. It was their second game, and they played really sloppy last week, and we played terrible this week. You know, we give up the ball on third down. It's crazy. We was up baiting for a receiver for some reason. I don't know. And then 5 turnovers offensively. The defense didn't react when we turned over very, very good. We missed a field goal and an extra point, and I thought we got solid on that unit later. We horrible tackling. We had a lot of bad things to go, you know, but we'll get that. A lot of that stuff is correctable, and but we're excited to be 2-0 and excited to get to go play Marshall next week.
They kind of seem like the Dogs come out with a little bit more fire in the second half, and Gunner kind of got in the passing groove there in the third quarter after the turnovers by the defense that committed. They committed the turnover. Excuse me.
Yeah, we played terrible the first half. I mean, we can put it another way. And Gunner said it was all he stood up in front of the team. That first half's on me. And he took the whole blame. It wasn't all his fault, but he made some mistakes, just like a bunch of us made mistakes. And, and we still battled 7-7, and then we knew if we could correct our mistakes and play well, and we made that run, and I don't know what the score was, 42. We scored 35 the second half, so we played better offensively, and I think we give up too late, and, but anyway, we're excited, like I said, just to be 2-0.
Yeah, you told the team you're glad to be 2-0, and we'll see you next week as we face 5A Marshall.
Yes, sir. Excited.
All right, Dustin, thank you very much for that. And again, 42-28 ends up being our final score here tonight at Liberty Eylau. And that is going to pretty much wrap up our broadcast here this evening. We invite you to stay tuned for the High School Football Scoreboard Show. For Otis Amy and for Dustin Burns, I'm Mark McClain. Thank you very much. Larry Allen will be back with you next week. Again, final score here tonight from Harris Field in Texarkana. Carthage 42 and Liberty Eylau 28. Good night from Liberty Eylau High School.
You've been listening to Carthage Bulldog Football on your sports speech station, KGAS. Providing the play-by-play has been Larry Allen. Our color commentators tonight have been Mark Harris and Otis Amy. Dustin Burns has been your sideline announcer. Remember, stay tuned for the East Texas Scoreboard Show immediately following this broadcast. For the entire sports team, I'm Jerry Hansen saying, so long, everyone.